friends and family. Welcome back to another episode of Chad's Chats. I'm your host, Chad, along with my other hosts, Brian and Jackson. I was really chill. I just want to see how it sounds. You know, we're changing up. We're trying some things.
Didn't like it.
We gotta. Okay, well, you're hard to please today, Brian. I think someone woke up on the wrong side of the corn husk. Okay.
I think someone woke up prepared.
We'll talk about that. We have a special guest today, as you see to my left, I believe. I don't know how it's going to play out on the editing, but our friend Adam Delgado here, longtime friend, longtime fan of the pod. Even before there was a pod, he was a fan of it. Adam is a devoted father. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to get into it.
AKA, he's been a fan of me.
Yeah, great to have you on, Adam. Thanks for joining us, man. There was some confusion about when it was going to be. That was 100% my fault. So we're throwing this together. Thank you, Brian. Shout out. I know you were about to jump out your seat. I saw you, buddy.
I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to say, hey, Chad, I love the accountability. That's what I was going to say. And then you just had to jump down my throat.
Well, my throat's been jumped down a lot today.
Whoa, pause. Oh, God damn. Pause. Holy shit.
Anyways, welcome to another episode of Chad's Chats, where we talk about everything and anything, just, important. Anything that's off the dome, anything that's here that's relevant in our lives. Boys, how are we doing this week? Any new stuff? Jackson, let's start with you. What's going on? What's new in the world of Jackson?
Not much. Just honestly, just same old. My fiance is Sierra Warner. Shout out.
Shout
out, Sierra.
My beautiful fiance. She's doing really great. She's recovering off of chemo. She's cancer free now, and that's really exciting.
Oh, huge dub.
It's really exciting, and so we're just kind of like going on to the next steps. She's got obviously like loads of checkups and doctor visits and stuff in the next couple of years, but honestly, like I told her, I think it's not just normal, but like very important that they do that, and so it's a good thing.
Oh yeah.
So I'm very grateful for that, and yeah, just that. A lot of new stuff. I kind of have like an interview for a big job, kind of trying to move towards like teaching and stuff, and teaching my craft a little bit more, and like assistant directing shows and whatnot. So
nice.
That
that's what's up.
Be kind of cool. So I have an interview
Mazel
tomorrow
tov.
night, which is why
that's the interview tomorrow.
Yeah, that's my interview tomorrow, which is why we're doing the podcast today. So thank you for that. But yeah, just preparing for that.
Thank you, Brian.
In my other jobs, I work for Disney, so they're working me like a dog there. So
like a dog.
Wait, chill. We want Disney as a sponsor.
Brought to you by Disney.
But yeah, it's all good though. I'm grateful. I'm looking forward to the next chapter in all this crazy thing called life. So,
Jack, I will say too,
Preach.
You sound great. The mic is a great upgrade from the last what we were working with. Not that what we had before was horrible, but this is just chef's kiss.
Good. I'm glad. I told you I had all the setup. Life.
This is cool too because the wide vision, like you can see a little bit more. We got a little bit of the dragon poking. Yeah, we're working, guys. We're working. Adam, how we doing, brother? How we doing today on this fine, whatever day you guys are listening to this?
I'm doing great, brother. Appreciate you guys letting me on. Shout out all three of you guys. Extra shout out to Sierra. Congratulations to her, man. I'm so happy and just overwhelmed with joy with that stuff going on with her. So
I appreciate it.
Shout out Brian for having the patience to deal with Chad's poor planning, but
I will say it was very funny because it was like I didn't get a single text all day, and I was like, let me just double check here real quick, and then just remember putting like, yo, so we're recording today, and then Chad he puts like Thursday night. Thursday. I kind of read it as like Thursday, like in a Chad voice, like you dumb bitch.
No,
Thursday
I
night.
didn't mean it like that
Thursday
because
night.
I
And then
reread
Jackson
it.
just hit with a simple question mark, and then that's when
That's when I
Chad's
knew
like,
I lost. That's when I knew I lost the room. I lost the locker room right then and there.
Yep, he did.
Oh man, I was
I
so
know.
upset.
I was.
I was mid workout and I was just like, I screamed so loud, like I was like, God damn it, I can't do one fucking thing.
I mean, Chad was gaslighting me. Chad was gaslighting me.
Dude,
I
I
think.
had just picked up Avery from daycare. Avery's my daughter.
From his house.
From all your listeners out
Shout out
there.
Avery. Shout out Avery.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout
no,
out.
legit. We talked about it.
Yeah. I picked her up and I was like, dude, I'm so excited for the pod tomorrow. And he's like, yeah, dude, can't wait. And then he calls me like a couple hours later and he's like, hey,
I
big
fucked
guy.
up.
And I was just like, let's do
I'm
it.
like, what you doing?
I don't want to inconvenience the other heads of the tripod there. So let's do it.
I appreciate it, man, and yeah, big mess up on my part. This whole thing was moved a little bit because I'm gonna be out of town this week, so big
Shout out Frank.
big
Shout
my
out
bad.
Frank.
But yeah, it's for a good reason. Shout out to our big homie Frank. He's gonna be getting married, finally tying the knot. Frank the Tank, the
What
one
a
that bought me this microphone randomly showed up on my doorstep one day. Not one text, not one warning of it. And yeah, and one day he just randomly. We were trying to figure it out too. Like, was this a mistake? Like, who the hell? I didn't order it. And yeah, he just texted me one day like, yeah, I know you talked about doing podcasts. I wanted to get it going, and so he's been a supporter since day one. Real big friend of the pod, fan of the pod, and yeah.
Was that the same microphone you used to give the speech at your wedding? Ba-da-bing!
Man, if we had footage of that, I mean, it's out there somewhere, right? Someone recorded the whole speech.
I hope not.
I thought
Thank God
Josh
for
didn't.
the listeners.
Josh
For the
didn't report
listeners,
it.
he should have. Well, I don't know if he had enough room on the. my guy went for a
Hey,
while.
give
He
me
went for
another battery. Give me
he
a
went for-
second battery.
We gave him 15 and he took a solid 30. No,
I just ran through a terabyte. Somebody hook me up.
Honestly, probably the best speech I've ever heard in my entire life. Honestly.
For who,
like-
Jackson?
It's like the
Right.
one thing that people always like remind me of our wedding, besides like how hot it was.
It was
Shout
hot.
out
was
Brian.
hot.
Brian
Big
was
and brutal
standing right
day.
in the sun.
Dude, that shit was just like, I'm like, Lord, like, how did I get without the shade?
It was always gonna be you, Brian.
It was.
Came from the heart, dude. Frank's speech came from the heart, dude. That's all that matters. Just a lot of repetitiveness. That was it.
You guys-
So, shout
you
out
guys
Frank.
don't-
Shout out Frank. Shout
so-
out Frank.
Hey, love Frank. Love Frank.
So our good friend Frank, just to like, just unless it's not clear,
Yeah,
got a
yeah,
little-
yeah.
had a little
Story
too
time.
many-
Story time.
Had a little too many at the wedding, or maybe not. Maybe just the right amount. I don't know. He was lovely.
Maybe the sun. I mean, the sun made people
The
do crazy
combination
things.
of the heat and the alcohol, I think. We also had In-N-Out. Shout out In-N-Out.
Yeah, I love In-N-Out.
But that mixture, I think, brought something out of him, and it was beautiful and also terrifying. For me, as like, I was looking around and just seeing the faces. So he gets up on the mic and he wants to speak, and he goes for like, how long do you? It had to be like 10 minutes at least.
It probably wasn't that
It
long,
felt
but
like
like in
forever.
a public setting, public speech
So,
where everyone's
oh
like,
no.
my man is going on and just drunk talking, it felt like 10 minutes.
At
But it was
least
probably just like a
We're
couple.
having
At least
technical
10, 15 minutes, I
difficulties.
think.
Technical difficulties. Can you guys hear me?
No
still?
way he did not go for 10 minutes. The
It felt
chat
like
freeze.
Make sure you have a stable.
Yeah.
I feel like it works even better. I mean, don't tell Jack.
Yeah, you know. We're actually on time. Like, it actually seems pretty good.
But yeah, no. Shout out to Frank. What
Yeah, we love Frank. I do want to say we do love Frank.
we do.
Yeah, I think he was like saying something along the lines of like, I can't say enough about these two. I love these guys so much. And oh, there he
He's
is.
back,
Yeah. Oh, looky here.
and he's on.
Mr.
I'm
The,
so happy.
Focus.
I'm so happy you guys are still here. I thought it just ended.
I thought we would
I-
have just left. All right, we ended the pod.
Well, I thought it like logged everyone out, so that's why I'm like, I'm
You have to
tripping right
figure
You
now.
just like froze. At first, I was like, "Why isn't this piece of shit talking?" And then I was like, "Oh, he froze."
The freaking settle down. The Wi-Fi, just cut out on me. It was weird. So sorry about that.
Well,
Yeah.
Brian, how we doing, brother? How's it going?
uh, good. Just gonna be starting the packing to Portland, so probably just gonna spend this entire weekend packing up shit in the apartment that I know I'm probably not gonna use for the next couple of weeks. That way, I already have everything ready to go while I make the drive to Portland in the next couple of weeks.
The Oregon
So,
Trail.
yeah, yeah. So, just gonna spend the next weekend just packing up, pretty much. God, I hate moving. It
I was
fucking
gonna
sucks.
say, man, yeah,
Moving
that's
fucking
It
sucks.
does.
But, I'm getting out of Nebraska. Saddle
you never realize how much shit you have until you have to move.
Dude, and then you're just like, do I want this? Like, no, yes, I kind of do.
The battles you go like through in your
Uh,
head, like
am I gonna miss this? And then you say like no, and then 2 months later, God damn it, I threw that away, didn't I? So it's like fuck it. But
yeah.
yeah, just gonna be doing that, and then slowly just get ready and moving.
Have you picked a spot out yet?
Yeah, apartments, all that already done,
Nice.
pretty
That was
much.
quick, man. That
I mean,
was
dude, you have to.
that was like a couple days.
I mean, I had been searching for a minute, so once it was like official in the terms of the timeline, uh I just like started like officially calling. But I mean, one thing that you for sure need is a place to live. So I needed to make sure I locked that down right
It's
away.
essential. I heard this
Yeah.
important. Uh,
Yeah. So
what I did want to talk about is I dove into the Vince McMahon documentary, ran through that bitch. We talked a little bit about it last week on the pod. Wow.
It's so
Just
good.
so much. It's crazy, like how lucky Netflix got, or whoever. I think it was a Netflix documentary. Got with
Yeah.
with all
like
that
while that
footage.
happened,
Yeah, they.
yeah.
Oh my god, they were gonna do like a regular documentary about it, and
Yeah.
then like shit hit the fan on the last day. So
Oh,
you have
shit hit something. It wasn't
and
a fan, but shit hit something.
no, the spoiler alert.
You guys have been doing this shit
I
since day
mean,
one, dude. Don't even start with the spoiler stuff.
I mean, it's been out for a while,
I mean,
so
yeah, I was about to say, I mean, Chad's behind. Like,
I'm very behind, but
I can't even remember most of it.
it's
I
oh
watched it so
really?
long ago.
It's crazy.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I'm sure it's pretty old, but it's crazy like how much shit they fit in there. It was great. It was like a history of wrestling, and then it got into like little dirty moments in Vince's life, and I just loved how like the little things he was saying like turned out to be like super creepy because of like what went down at the end, like with all the allegations and stuff. Like there was one moment where he's like, well, I hate talking about myself. And they're like, well, why? He's like, well, I don't want people to know me. I mean, like, the real me. And they just kind of like pause on his face. And it's just like, it's so crazy. It's like, no,
Oh,
now
yeah.
that looks really, really, really creepy now. So, um, just a wonderful product again from Netflix. They hit a home run with that one. Thought it was great. As a wrestling fan, I got a lot of insight to it. And yeah, loved it. If you guys haven't watched it, I very much recommend it, especially if you're a wrestling fan.
Very good.
Maybe it's just me too, but they're starting to pop out those documentaries, man. Like,
Netflix,
They have been.
no, I
they've
know,
always
like,
been good at it.
I know,
Like
no, I
since
mean, like,
How to
they're
Make
just
a
like,
Kill,
I feel
How to
like
Make a
there's
Murder.
maybe it's just because there's so many streaming sites now, and I'm just seeing a lot more. But like,
So many.
there's just so many documentaries that they're popping out like left and right, and like crime mysteries and whatnot. And like, I just think it's just crazy like that they have all this footage saved up.
Are you a documentary guy, Jackson? Or are you not?
I
Not
love
super into
I
them.
love documentaries. I
I
think
do
they're
too.
awesome.
What
They're
about you
nice,
guys?
and I feel like they're more thrilling sometimes than like actual movies. I feel like the way they, especially like really good documentaries, like the way they format them. I mean, like they're sometimes binge worthy.
I feel like I'm
Um,
learning while I'm watching, and
that
that
too.
makes me
It's like
feel good.
I just started watching the Natalia Barnett story with it's basically like an orphan from the Ukraine gets handed back from this family, and this rich family, the Barnetts, adopt them because they kind of have a system back at home that the wife is running, where they take care of kids with disabilities, and they also have a kid with a disability, and so they thought they could take care of this kid from Ukraine, which has like dwarfism and a special type of dwarfism, I believe. And so they start they get the kid, but it's all a weird situation where the kid has like no adoption papers or whatever and whatnot.
Is it just like that one movie? Didn't they make a
The
movie
Orphan?
about it?
It's
The
The Orphan, yeah,
but
yeah.
but that's about a different orphan story. So this is like
How many times does this shit happen?
so like this happened in 2010.
Oh my god!
So like
Wow.
After the person probably saw the orphan. I
so
don't know.
the kid was born in 2003, what we know of.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. If I talked about the whole storyline, it would take forever. I'm not really good at summarizing storylines, so go watch it. It's awesome. It's not awesome. It's actually crazy story and very cruel, but it's very
It's actually
interesting.
a really sad story.
It's a very
I
interesting.
cried
story.
4 times last night watching it, but no, yeah, everyone should.
And
So did anybody catch that Lakers game today?
I don't watch trash TV, Brian. You can fill us in with the blinks though.
who'd they play? OKC.
No, they got the
OKC.
revenge on.
No, that
Oh,
was
Mav. They
they
played the
played
Mav.
the Mavs today, but
They,
Luka
they
dropped
got destroyed
45.
by OKC last night. We could talk about that too, bro.
That
Jack, if you want.
was, I mean, that was a bullshit call. I mean, the ref. I mean, it was a
On
ref show.
what?
You turned it into a ref show.
I
Ref
thought
set
it
it
was
up for
stupid
us.
that they kicked him out, but it's crazy. Like,
That literally changed the entire game.
His name is.
I think the Lakers would be a lot better next year, because they'll probably have some time to get a center. Or
Yeah, for
when,
sure.
when LeBron reaches the ripe old age of 88,
Hey,
41, and he still looks fantastic.
he
Still
does.
Shout
It's,
out our
it's
glorious king,
it's
LeBron.
crazy how good he still is.
do you think he's that good, or you think
Ah,
people
so
are just like worried about? Do you think he's that good, or you think it's fake? I'm just kidding. It's all played.
What are we
The
doing
script
here?
is
What are we
written.
doing
The script
here?
is written.
Yeah, like they like kind of like ease up on him, like people do with Tom Brady, you know, and all that.
He's
So
putting up.
they're
He's
worried.
putting up
No,
similar
are you
stats that he
questioning
was
Tom?
doing
You're
in
going at
Miami.
Brian in a lot of different ways right now. Brian's a huge Tom Brady fan too.
But
by
he's
the way.
sounding like an idiot. I mean, you keep talking.
You know,
Yeah,
just like
people didn't want to tackle Tom Brady.
just,
That makes a lot of
I mean,
sense.
just like how he like deflated the balls, you know. I mean, but we're not gonna talk about. I'm just kidding.
I mean, the score was like 80-0
Hey, he still did
a
it. He still
without
cheated,
throwing a
Brian.
pass.
He still cheated. I'll never forget.
What
Never
team was that
forget
against again, Jackson?
the Colts. Damn it! I'll never forget, Brian.
Hey, that was like 8 years ago. Okay,
Like,
that was
oh,
when
I was
Andrew
gonna say
Luck was
something.
in the game. My God, he's like a science teacher now. I think.
What? No, I don't think so. Really?
No, he's not.
No, but he did retire young.
Shout out Andrew Luck, friend of the pod. Anything else? Anybody see anything crazy this week?
I got a topic. I got a topic to bring up,
I was gonna say I think I know.
if I may.
I wonder if it's the same thing I was thinking of. Go ahead though.
Oh, you know what it is, Chad.
Yeah, so it is. All right. I was just gonna bring up fantasy basketball, and me and
Mhm.
Adam here met up in the championship, and Adam beat my team pretty handsomely. Actually, it was close for a while, and
It
then
was. I think
and
if you
then
were
the
full
last
strength.
day,
Good job.
my team just shit the bed. Really
Who
disappointing.
who who would you say out of your
I'll
starters?
say right now. I know you want me to say it, and I'll say it.
Well,
Jason Tatum let me down.
oh,
Yeah, he
wow.
let me down. I mean, honestly, like, how
Kind
do
of
you
how he
not?
let
Okay,
America down too.
with
Ooh.
winning a championship. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, break your hearts, guys. You hate to see it. He's gonna
Couldn't
win.
hit a three in practice to save his life for Team USA.
Spoiler alert: he's gonna do it again this year. Okay, be ready for that second parade coming. Anyways, no, I had a couple guys that were kind of let me down there. A lot of injuries. I was shuffling people around, like I was saying in our message board, like crazy, and it just sucks. Like I feel like the end of the year, like you don't even know what's a real injury anymore because Everyone's resting. Am I wrong, Brian? Like everyone's resting.
No,
Everyone's
I
trying to
just
like.
love that. You don't even know if it's a real injury.
You don't. It's just it's frustrating. They don't give a shit because it's fantasy, right? Like they don't give a fuck.
Well,
So.
and if you've already made the playoffs, like,
Well, that's my
you
point.
got,
And so like maybe
yeah.
there's a conversation to have like maybe shorten the season. I don't know. Maybe have it end a little earlier to where these games still matter. Just a thing. I'm going off
Wow.
the dome. I mean
Don't let Adam Silver hear you.
this isn't the first. No, not our fantasy basketball season. I'm not talking about the regular basketball. Although that is a conversation I think we could probably have.
Make
It's
it
60
shorter.
games.
Make it shorter.
60
Yeah.
game season might be really nice. I
Same
think.
thing with baseball. Make it shorter.
Oh yeah, I would love a 60 game season for baseball. That'd be awesome.
Make it,
You don't even watch baseball. You have no
Because
say.
it's so large. How many games are there, Adam? How many?
160.
162?
That's insane. That's absolutely insane. You can't tell me every single game because they don't.
Well, they're not sprinting up and down the
But,
court like
like,
basketball players
But
and
they
soccer
don't.
players
But
and
every
football
game
players.
doesn't matter. So like, why have that many games?
uh, weren't you like a big Otani guy at one point? You're just shitting on baseball right now.
Big is a little stretched, but
You were over here
I like
like
Shohei. I would say like
posting in the
he's
chat
probably the
during.
most entertaining person to watch besides the judge. But again, I don't watch baseball that much.
Freddie's pretty tight too.
I'm forced to watch it
Freddie's
at work.
Shout out Freddie Freeman.
But what I'm saying is like, you guys don't think like baseball would benefit from a shortened season?
I
Obviously, like they're doing stuff to speed up the game,
The
but like,
COVID year
I
was
mean, actually, I
amazing.
don't know. I'm not even qualified to have this conversation.
I'm
I
just
also
saying,
don't
as
watch
like
baseball.
a super casual fan, I would be more invested if I knew the games I was watching mattered. And I can say the same thing with basketball. You can take off at least 20 games from that probably.
That's
And
crazy. 20 games
you
is
don't
crazy.
think so?
Yeah, I think you're crazy taking
All
out 20
right.
games.
All right. I'm just saying like there's not a need for that many basketball games. Like
Well, that's what they did for COVID, and you don't want to give the recognition to the Lakers when they won the
no, what
championship
they
that
did
year.
for COVID was take a 3 to 4 month break in between, so LeBron could get healthy and Anthony, Mr. Glass
Along
Davis
with
could get
everybody
healthy.
else to get healthy.
We were in a global
one of the-
pandemic, you son of a bitch.
I'm just saying there are differences, and you guys aren't acknowledging that, and you never will acknowledge it because you got
What?
your little caps
I'm
on.
acknowledging that you're stupid wanting to cut 20 games.
I agree with Chad on this one. Honestly, I mean maybe it's just because I don't watch it as much either, but I've been starting to watch baseball a little bit more. I've been starting to watch basketball a little bit more, and it's still something that's been struggling with me is that they have too many games.
Why is the NFL
We
so
we
great?
just lost 10 out of our 15
No.
viewers
Ex-
hearing you want us cut
I'm
20
saying
games from
as
the
a
NBA season.
From the NBA, I think listen.
You said 20 games. That's crazy.
Most players cut 20 games already. They already don't play 20 games. So it's like, what are we really missing?
Cutting 20 games is nuts.
But
you know
then-
how much money they're going to lose cutting 20 games?
That's
they
the
would never
issue.
do it, but I'm just saying.
That's the issue, and they never
Maybe
will do it.
they
That's
wouldn't
why-
lose. Maybe they wouldn't lose because every game would be way more important and people would
No,
be tuning in
because
more.
that's ticket sales,
Oh no, yeah.
viewership. Like,
But
what are
your
you talking
viewership
about?
might go up because they mean
No,
more.
buddy, if you're really saying that they're going to gain money while
There's a
cutting 20
possibility.
games, you're bananas.
What makes more money, the NFL or the
The
NBA?
TV rights.
What has less games? I rest my
You
case.
can't play 82 NFL games.
Rest my case.
That's bananas.
I'm just saying, which has less games and which is more popular. It's because
All
every
right,
game
move on.
matters.
I'm actually going to get mad out of that
You can
conversation.
get mad all you want
That's
in Nebraska,
bananas.
buddy.
That's bananas. That's
Catch these
bananas.
hands,
How many games is
Cornhusker.
soccer usually? And then like how many games is soccer usually, and then how many games are in the tournament?
Well, soccer's like year round.
Well,
I feel like,
Soccer's,
yeah, and there's like
soccer's
plenty-
a whole another thing we could like. That's a lot of games too. Like,
Because isn't that the most watched?
Yeah,
but soccer's different because there's
Multiple
different
leagues.
tournaments and stuff. So it's
There's
like
Yeah.
they are overworking the fuck out of those soccer players. Though I'll tell
It
you
kind
right
of
now.
feels like that's where NFL is kind of going too, with like internet. That's a whole different podcast too, but international games and all that,
Not the
international leagues.
Those international games are stupid. I like them to grow the game, but goddamn, like
It could be cool if we had international
those
teams.
games are never good. They're
I
never
I like where
good.
everything's at because it's like if you start taking games away, then records will never be broken. They're just like will be untouchable
There'll be
because you took
asterisks
games
on
away.
everything, right? Yeah.
It'd be kind of
Well,
crazy,
they
in
already,
that
but they
sense.
did. They went the
That's what
other
a lot of
way,
these
but
guys
they,
are going for. They're going
having
for records,
having more teams
So
is gonna do that though.
because they're
Having
adding games to the NFL, and that's not really messing with
well,
anything.
that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying like if you take games away,
That's
like but just like
different.
how Barkley could have broken was it Falk's record, right? Like Falk's rushing touchdown record for a season.
he had that decision though.
Was
He
it the
made that
touchdown
decision.
record or
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
yards?
But I'm just saying, you give a guy an extra game to play, gives him the potential to beat the record. And if you take it away, then you give them almost no chance to break the record. So do you keep it the way it is? Do you take games away? Do you add games to it to give them upper hand? It's kind of like it's tough to make a choice to do
All
that.
I'm saying is I would be much more interested if there was the games meant more. That's all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
However
I
way
think
we can get to that.
if teams have like zero chance to like win to get into the playoffs, I think they should be allowed to sit whether they're injured or not, just to reserve them for the next season. You know what I mean? If they want to.
That's a whole
You know what I mean?
another thing of like tanking.
Besides
Man.
making up excuses like to say, "Oh, we're not going to play because he hurt his, you know, whatever, his earlobe or some shit, whatever they make
He
up."
has a
You know?
hangnail.
Yeah.
Really bad splinter.
Yeah. So
His
I
his
don't know.
stock took a crash and he's just not feeling it today, guys.
It's bigger than us, guys. We can't make that choice. You know.
But yeah, anyways, back to the fantasy basketball. I was getting destroyed on those. So
But yeah, back to this.
back to the crown of which Adam
Uh,
wears.
Fantasy.
I think I was
Talk about
at
fantasy. March Madness was insane.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, March those Final Four and championship game were very good.
So mad. I was so
The
I can't
girls
believe
was good
Duke
up until
collapsed.
the girls was
Oh,
pretty good
who won the
too.
bracket thing?
Ralph
Ralph,
did.
fucking Ralph,
Mm.
Shout
I
out.
the
was
guy
so
that
mad.
set it up.
So pissed. I was so close,
Jack
I
was
can't.
close, man.
man.
Yeah, I can't believe how bad Duke just
Just
collapsed.
pooped
I
and
That was
know.
then you
crazy.
know what's weird? It's like I was watching them play and I was like, man, it doesn't seem like they care that much. Like it didn't look like they were really hustling that much. Like even when they were up by like 12 at one point, it just didn't look like I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I was watching, I was like, huh,
I
I
didn't
hope
get
they
that
don't I
feeling.
hope they don't kill this game. You
I
know?
just I remember like watching and being like, all right, Houston, like just end the game
They
already.
weren't even
Stop like
like
the
the
fouls.
rebounds were so
And then
bad.
it just
You're like, oh wait, now it's
legit
3 points. Oh
crazy.
wait,
Yeah, it
now they're up.
really that was I was like, wait, is this really happening? But yeah, no, that was a complete choke job on their end.
pretty
Complete.
pretty crazy. When you have
I
a
think that
lot of
goes to
like
like inexperience on their part. You know, they just sometimes they think they have it
Well,
in the
that's
bag.
most
You
college
know,
stuff, right? Like, I mean,
besides
now with like one and
Gonzaga,
dones and stuff.
It's like
got
Florida hasn't won it since
seniors up and down the
back
court
to back. Like Florida hasn't won it since like '05.
since
yeah.
Big
So
Al Horford went back to back in 07-06.
them damn
Oh
Gator
man.
Gator
Al
Queen.
Horford, a champion in the NCAA and in the NBA, one of very few people to do that. Just to say,
Wow, that's
But yeah,
just want to give a shout out.
shout out Gators. You
Shout
know,
out Big Al.
coming from behind.
Yeah, it was. I had a good time. Me and Ralph did the women's bracket, and that was fun too. I was devastated when Juju went out. That just killed like my whole everything. Because I picked USC to win all of it, and I think they would have too. Like how they were playing, like those girls were dominating, and it just wasn't. I would have loved to see
I don't know,
a
man.
healthy
UConn, that one chick.
Paige.
Holy shit.
Paige, she's balling, dude. She's a killer.
She
But
looked like
what I'm
Steph Curry.
saying, but Juju's that dog. Like she's that chick too. Like
Yeah.
she's a killer. Like, and so when she went down, it just really destroyed their whole team. And
Did UCLA win the whole thing?
no, UConn
No.
won.
No,
I would
UConn.
have liked to, but my point is, I would have liked to see USC win it. That's all. 'Cause
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a fan of Juju. I like her. I think she's gonna grow the game a lot. And shout out Juju, friend of the pod. But Paige is gonna be a banger. I think Reese is at least kind of fun to watch a little bit. There's fun things to watch about Angel Reese. Okay, I enjoy
Yeah,
watching.
watching her fail, dude. That's the fun thing.
You got. I'm still team Reese's Pieces. Okay.
She's just, I don't know.
Oh God, is
She's fun. She's fun to
that's your
watch.
crowd?
Could be.
She's fun.
Maybe I'm starting it.
Oh.
Trademark pending. Angel, come talk to me. We can get some going. You have your people. Call my people. Brian, make sure your phone's
Tell
open.
the guy in the podcast to stop mentioning my name.
I kind of have a topic
gonna
that we
sue.
can talk about later.
Cease and desist.
How do you guys feel about like people using like steroids and stuff? Like, do you think they should be able to, or do you think
in sports?
Yeah, in sports, or do you think it's just
In baseball.
I think in my opinion, I
Anything
think
to get that shit. No.
I think it'd be kind of interesting to see what not that it's a good thing to do those things at all. I'm not saying that, but if like we're able to do whatever they want, basically, and as long as you show up every day and you're not hurting anyone, like
Except for yourself.
and whatnot. Well, I mean that's free country, right? I mean
They're illegal.
I mean, you need like rules
doing
in
cocaine.
society.
Okay.
There's laws, Jackson.
not all steroids.
It would be dope if we saw like
saying,
a track
like-
team, but they were all able to use cocaine.
Like, okay, for instance, like TRT or whatever it's called, like that's not
That's what it's
illegal.
called.
It's not illegal to
How do you know what it's
supplement.
called?
Well, because it's a
documentaries.
because everyone uses it in the gym. Like, there's so many people that use it nowadays. It's crazy.
Talking about gear.
Yeah, but they're not professional athletes.
Some of them are.
Most of them are just men in their 30s with low T.
I get it. So, are you saying like wrestlers?
With long hair.
Are you saying wrestlers? WWE is not.
I'm not, but I'm gonna get tested and see like.
But
if,
like
if I'm
that's
low on
not
it.
like you know. I mean, come on, Jackson.
Wrestlers,
You know what I
I
mean?
think,
Say it.
okay.
No,
I think,
let
I
him
think-
say it. Let him say it. Let him say it.
I
What,
think,
Brian?
yeah.
No,
What, Brian?
But you're gonna like yes, they do crazy shit, but they're not in like a regulated like league.
Yeah, there's not like a I'm just kidding. There's not like competition, is what Brian is
Yeah.
saying. It's more so for the look. And I think in wrestling it should be encouraged. I'm gonna be honest with you. I
Yeah.
saw when
Like
listen,
that, go for it.
when they banned wrestling, those guys
What's
wasn't
the
very impressed.
difference?
I'm used to some Bobby Lashley looking, some fucking big ass Brock Lesnar looking motherfuckers.
There's no difference
like,
though. Like at the end of the day, like
there's a big difference, Jack.
There's a huge
script
difference.
with
Yes.
WWE.
Oh my god, you still think WWE is real? My god.
I do,
Joking
okay,
last
Brian.
podcast.
I do. No, but I'm just saying, like, it's like I think if it's an illegal drug to use, why?
But none of
they,
it is my. Oh well, okay.
Use-
So there
like-
maybe like a league, but like that's a whole. Hand up, Adam.
No, you can finish what you're doing. I want to talk next before you guys.
He
I
raised
love
his
it. I
hand in
love
the
it.
queue.
No, I love it. I think I don't know, because then you're like, yeah, like then it's like who's doing the best at taking steroids. It's not like who's the best at the sport.
Doing the best at
Because
taking steroids.
there's like shit, yeah, like whose body responds best to it, not like
maybe, but
actually-
wouldn't it be very entertaining to watch football players like blitz? You ever play that game? That
I was
video
gonna
game?
say they
Oh.
tried that in a game and it was a horrible. Like they didn't have a second one. I'll tell you right now.
Shout out to Blitz. What a great game.
You could just actively take steroids. I liked it back before that, and then it just got weird.
I think that was the
Like,
only football sports game
LT
that our
got
brother
into it.
Matthew played like at all in his lifetime. He played
all he
that
wanted to do was roid up.
That game was crazy as
Like,
heck.
Matt,
You
you
didn't want to take
haven't
any
played
plays
it.
off. You just want to
You
run
like
it up.
break
He
your
wouldn't play
ankle or
any of
what?
the games.
You would like break your ankle and then go to the sideline and they give you a choice to like take steroids or not. And they show it.
100% success rate.
It's like take 2 plays off or go back in right now. If you
I'll
take
tell you
steroids.
right now, his team
Go
won.
right
His
now,
team won the
baby.
chip every year. All those boys were on gear.
Okay, so like if they released one drug like just TRT, you can only use TRT. You wouldn't be opposed to that? Like,
I would be very opposed to that.
Yeah,
okay.
I think
I wouldn't like it in
I
the
think
games.
they if they wanted to do something like that, they'd have to start an entirely different like league. Like if they want to do that, go to the XFL and like roids fucking
If
galore here. You
XFL
guys
should
can-
allow, I'm just like, why not? We'll swing for the fences, The Rock,
And it goes
whoever's-
back to like
The
it
Rock
goes back to
knows
like
most of it, so
Yeah.
He-
Just,
I thought it died. I thought even that revival
I
died.
don't even know if it's still going.
no, I think
Yeah.
it's still. I think it's still gonna go.
Is it?
It's bad.
But
We
I
don't
think it's
know.
just
It's not a
like
good
it
sign.
goes back to like it goes
It
back
only
to
lasted 2 games.
it goes back to the records. Like you start letting people take roids, and they're gonna start being able to break records a little bit more and a little bit
I
easier
guess.
maybe. And
Weirdly,
know,
baseball still hasn't broken the '90s records. Those guys were on some shit.
and that's a good segue into the torpedo bats.
How do you feel about those torpedo bats? That is a good segue. Do you guys know
I
about
think
those?
if they allow everybody to use them, then
They're allowing the Yankees.
I think
right? Like, it's
everybody
allowed,
can.
Right? Yeah.
Aren't the Yankees just smarter than everyone else?
So it
Also,
feels
I
like.
think they
I
just
didn't hear anything about that. What is that?
So the
they're
Yankees
like
have
these
a.
like
Go ahead, man.
barrel shaped bats, like but in this in the most centered spot of the bat where they get the highest percentage of like contact. It's like the thicker part of the bat where like it like just lifts the ball out. It's like with those old school like Nerf bats. Remember those
They're
Nerf
like a little thicker
Nerf
in the
commercials?
middle,
It just
but they're short. It's like a shorter area, but like it's thicker. The bats look a little weird. They look
It
like
looks like
they
a
look
movie.
photoshopped.
Was Aaron Judge using that like all?
Oh yeah, this season. No,
No,
this season.
just this year.
But the Yankees have been knocking those things out the park. Like
They think
they've
that
had
he's
some
gonna
stupid
break
games.
it. They think he's gonna break the record, like, and even more some. Like,
Halfway through the season, he's just gonna break it.
it'll be an asterisk, and at the bottom of the screen it'll say torpedo bat. You know,
TBs.
That's what they're gonna do, dude. Like it's I feel like
Why wouldn't every other team use it at this point though? Is my
it's
question.
like be like, okay, well the pitcher can use a wiffle ball to throw.
It's like the tush
That's
push.
what I was just gonna say.
They're not
it's the
breaking
same-
any rules.
Sorry,
yeah,
they're
but
really
the tush
good
push
at
is a
it.
play. It's not an
A
equipment item.
device.
It's not like a piece of equipment that you
Tell
can
that to
utilize.
Saquon's legs. Those things are fucking machines.
Why are you so fixated on Saquon's leg?
That guy can squat like 800
'Cause he's got a
pounds,
massive
man.
dick.
We were all thinking it. No?
Oh no!
Shout out Saquon, friend of the pod.
Shout out Saquon's dick. Shout out Saquon.
Also friend of the pod.
Him or his dick? Are they the same person? Are they different? It's just like an extra piece of equipment that they can utilize to like enhance their game. I don't know.
Yeah, but like the
I think it's
commissioner
fine.
hasn't. The
I think it's
commissioner
fine.
hasn't said
You
like
think it's okay?
no,
Okay.
right?
If
No,
everybody
they
has the
allowed it.
option
It's
to
in
use it,
games.
then use it. Like
You think it wouldn't
give
be allowed in
Otani a
games?
fucking torpedo bat, dude. Let's see how
Dude,
this works
yeah,
out.
Hey,
And then everybody's gonna complain. This guy's hitting
Showtime.
500-foot fucking moonshots,
Showtime.
into my windshield in the parking lot in fucking row F, way in the fucking back, dude.
that's
Like,
what the people want, as Jackson was saying. Steroids without the steroids. Give us better
Yeah.
bats.
can you imagine? Can you imagine seeing baseball players on steroids? It'd be kind of cool.
We don't have to
Go back to the-
imagine
we don't-
it.
yeah.
That was
his
my
name is Barry
childhood.
Bonds. His name is
Mark
Mark McGuire. His name is
McGuire.
Sammy Sosa.
Hey,
This guy's
yeah,
jacked.
and
The
tell me,
greatest era of
aren't those
baseball.
like
Actually,
the coolest?
Jackson might have a point.
Aren't those the coolest players you've ever seen?
You're absolutely
Jack,
correct,
you have a
dude.
fucking point. A-Rod, baby. He was
I think the side
money
effects
to
of,
watch.
yeah,
Sammy
Side
Sosa,
effects.
Mark McGuire, they were all perfectly legal.
yeah.
Just
Side effects may
Hey.
cause your skin
hey,
to
you
go
know,
pale. Sammy Sosa example.
This is like, can you imagine seeing baseball play? Yeah, buddy.
I can only dream.
at least let them do like like THC and all that crap. You know what I mean? Like,
Like
I mean,
weed?
that's like completely different. But yeah,
I think they can
Oh, it
smoke.
all comes back to weed.
I think they
doesn't it?
can smoke now, no? Isn't that
I don't think so.
NFL? They're not checking anymore.
Like what? Hey, give the line that your boy Stephen A. says all the time.
Stay off the weed. Shout out Stephen A., friend of the pod.
no, the whole thing with the Olympics and all that was.
Oh my god,
How
dude.
Russian was cheating?
Did you watch that
Like
documentary?
Icarus?
That's one of the greatest documentaries I've ever seen in my life. Right? Like,
That's
No?
a good one.
and-
No,
yeah.
that's a good one.
Have
Have you ever seen Man on Wire?
with Denzel?
Talk about a great Man on Fire.
Oh, okay.
Man on Wire. It's about the dude who
Oh, I don't know.
who walked across the World Trade Centers on the tightrope.
Is it the one they made a movie out of with
They did, but
okay.
the documentaries,
Even
mwah, perfect. Yeah, way better.
I need to watch
If
it.
you're on
Yeah.
the talking about
Was
documentaries,
that
that's
very
a good
recent,
one.
right? Was that very like?
No, that was
No,
a
it's pretty old.
long time ago.
I
Yeah,
want to say
pretty
like
old.
2012 maybe.
But I was gonna say it's probably at least over 10 years or
That was
just
bad.
about.
Bad
Yeah,
on
for
my
sure.
part.
Jack, if you actually now I'm thinking of it like that Icarus thing, like that kind of proves like we probably are watching sports with steroids at this very moment. Like they're
And,
very good at avoiding the tests now, like getting
and you feel cheated though when you see it and you find
when it's
out.
proven 100%. Keep me in the
Yeah.
dark.
Not really. Good job.
But
Okay, so we
That guy,
the guy who supports communist Russia over here.
I just
yeah,
don't
they
want to know
just caught
about
that
it.
guy from I think the Atlanta Braves, Profar. He used to play for the Padres. Don't shout out the Padres at all here.
Shout out Flame Diego, baby.
But he got caught for taking some type of
It was
substance.
ibuprofen.
Bobby
It was,
Portis on the Bucks too in the NBA. He got
oh
suspended for
yeah,
some shit. I kept
like
trying to pick
25
him up, and I'm
games.
like, this motherfucker's still suspended.
I need those 10 and 10s.
I did, bro. Like it would have came in handy, but shit.
It's crazy.
Let's get into it. Let's dive right in. Let's get into our top 5 this week, boys. We're gonna be this week on the pod. Our top 5 is drumroll. Top 5 entourage that you would love to have around. Top 5 entourage. These are real people in real world. These are not fake characters, which made it, for me at least, a little more difficult. I didn't realize how much fake people I'd rather hang out with.
You didn't say
Yeah,
fictional.
100%.
Oh, Jackson.
Oh my god.
No. Jackson's going last. Jack's got scramble right now.
No.
We said it. We said it like 5 times.
Okay. No,
Right, Brian? Like
I have it down in my head. I have it down. I think.
We said dead or alive.
off the dome again. Should be interesting.
Yeah.
It's what I do.
Fuck it, we're going live.
Well, do it live.
Yeah.
It's what I do.
Not.
We
shout
can start
out that
over
guy.
if you guys want. Give him some time.
We can start over. All right, so we can, I guess, discuss how we're going to be doing the order here.
Just have Delgado pick. We'll
You're
figure
over it.
something
You're
out.
over it now, Brian.
Well, I think we have to do it before. Like, I don't think that's good stuff
We
to
could use
listen
your.
to.
We could use your.
I'm
Apple
on my
game.
phone.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
You're not. Delgado's 1, Jackson's 2, Chad's 3 on 4,
Okay.
and then you just
Delgado
hit
1, Jack
generate.
2, me 3. Okay, good. All right, and go. So 3's 1. Right?
All right, so that was you.
Oh, look at that. All right, okay. I'm gonna go 1. I'm gonna go 1 here. We're gonna have Brian 2.
You just love fitting me too.
I feel like now
Yeah, this is
this
like a
was-
running joke. It's a
It
running
is.
joke on the pod at this point. It's
If
a
I
running
was
joke
gonna,
on the
if I
pod.
was gonna pick, I was gonna put Brian at 2 or 3 in the middle.
It's a running joke on the pod. Oh, you 6 sons of bitches. You guys got a separate group chat. You guys got a separate group chat.
Brian, I meant it as a compliment. Like I was trying to help you out because I feel like in a 4-man 2's not bad.
Go fuck yourself, dude.
All right.
Mahalo.
We'll
Nah.
go Jack at 3, and then we'll put Adam at the 4th spot.
Oh wow.
So me
I mean, I
1.
think like we have some probably overlap picks, but for the most part, I think this is a draft where you don't necessarily like we're number 1. I don't think there's a clear 1-1.
I'm so terrified that I'm gonna make a pick and then you guys are gonna do like the thing you guys did last podcast and be like, "Oh, you could have saved that for the last round. I wasn't even on my
Oh,
list."
yeah.
100%
happen.
everyone's gonna have one of those.
100%.
It happens.
100%.
It happens to all of us.
I kind of arranged my list off of those numbers. Like I just kind of assumed who's the most popular person.
Miguel's Jr. is just like haunting you right now.
The owner, Miguel himself, Mr. Miguel Jr.
Even Miguel was like, that was an awful pick.
Just all of my
No, I
picks
did
are
run
like,
into him when I went in the restaurant. He was
Carl
like,
from
"That
Carl's
guy's
Jr.
crazy, dude."
That guy's insane. Just eats tacos all day.
He's eating Taco Bell, probably.
Okay.
Glorious restaurant.
Settle down. All All right, we're just gonna get going here. That the number 1 pick of the Entourage draft. I'm going with.
Dun, 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 dun.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking, I'm taking the Rock at number 1. Just the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. He's gonna be able to give me some amazing workouts. We can hit the gym. We can get a workout in. He's gonna tell me how he fits 7 days into 1 day, because it seems like he does like so much shit. It's crazy. He has time to even sleep. And I just feel like he can get us into anywhere, anytime. He's got a wide contact list of celebrities, and yeah, we can hit up WWE whenever we want. So yeah, number 1 pick. The Rock.
That's a great pick. It's a good pick.
That was probably number 1 on Delgado's board.
I think it's
It wasn't number 1 on mine, but it was somebody that for sure I'd like to hang out with, get some motivational, words from. Talk about $7 in his pocket over and over again.
He does talk about that a lot.
Yeah. Hey, dude, shut the fuck up. all
We
right?
get it. You were
fucking
poor.
know. Yes.
Try to squeeze in a cameo and Furious 12.
It's breakfast. I don't want a shot of tequila right now. For the love of God.
Oh, that'd be
Hey,
fantastic.
but like some of his
We
cheat
would
meals
definitely
too,
do,
like
for sure.
I would love to try those. Like, have you guys seen those waffles? he
His
eats?
like protein pay.
Yeah,
It's
his
insane.
French
big ass-
toast, man.
big ass
God.
waffle tequila waffles or whatever. He uses that
good.
tequila for everything.
Yeah.
I think it's a solid pick. Kind of a Renaissance man, and yeah, be fun to just have around. No one would fuck with us. I'll tell you that right now.
No, that was what I was about to say. That was a good pick because he's also a muscle.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do, Sonny? Like, I'm not gonna call Chad an idiot, a fuckface, a bitch when the Rock is there.
Fuck down, dude.
What happened? Oh, but when the Rock is right there, it's like, yo, hey, Chad, all love, all love.
Hold me back, Dwayne. Hold me
You know?
back, Dwayne.
Yeah, it's like, hey, chill.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I think he was on everybody's board,
happy
right?
I got
I'm
him.
assuming. Well, I guess not Chad's or Jackson's board,
He was
No,
on-
you know,
but
He was on my.
okay. Well,
but yeah,
yeah,
no, I
you're
think
right.
he's
He's
yeah.
on wait, The Rock or
Or
Dwayne?
Dwayne Johnson. He's like, which one?
He was on my board, but towards the end, because I kind of
He's-
really liked.
I'm
what-
picking Maui from Moana.
yeah, I was about to say, Jackson's like, well, I had him as the Scorpion King. Does that count?
Stop saying pigs.
Sorry. I had
Great.
to.
What a great movie.
It's classic.
Amazing CGI.
So then my pick then?
Pick number 2 goes to Brian. Brian, you're on the clock.
So I'm gonna go with my 1-1. I'm gonna pick Anthony Bourdain.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with Anthony Bourdain.
Nice. I don't know why.
World traveler,
I feel like I should have
great
known
writer,
that.
chef. You gotta have someone who could cook in the crew. Yeah, like
Oh yeah, you're
he's gonna make
set for meals, dude.
dude, and he's a RIP, was a respected chef and just overall person. Even if you were to go to a restaurant, the chef is cooking goddamn everything for your meal just to like give you as much as you could or can eat, just to show off everything that they're making. So yeah, would love Anthony Bourdain on my board. Happy to have him. I didn't think anybody had him on their list, but had to have him as my 1-1 and very happy I got him.
Adam, you gonna say it? You could have got that at 5. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'll be honest. I did not have him on my list, but I wish I did because I am a big avid Anthony Bourdain watcher, and
Really?
shout out Brian. Like he talks about Anthony Bourdain a lot, like within the group.
Parts unknown. Parts unknown. I didn't even
Parts
talk about
Unknown.
Parts unknown.
I've
No
still never
reservations.
seen any of his
No
stuff.
reservations is my shit. When I'll be honest, when I'm at home and like I'm by myself and I throw on No Reservations, if wherever he's at, he's like, before he even eats, he's like, oh, we're gonna have a little bit of
Oh,
alcohol. I'm like, oh, let me get mine. Pause. Let me get mine real quick.
Oh, on deck. That was not planned. Well, maybe it was planned.
No, it wasn't. It's because I kind of use Bucks for like my little thingy. But
I love
yeah, no,
watching them. I love watching them talk about food. I love watching them eat food. I love watching them lose his
just all
mind.
around cool guy. Just cool
Yeah,
guy.
I love his
down there.
scent.
Chill too.
I love his
We'll
must.
drink. We'll eat. We'll eat. We'll eat cheese with you. Anthony Bourdain,
Seems
happy
like
to
a
have him.
great, yeah, and you're just gonna have stories for days, right? Conversations galore.
Dude, so many.
It's a good
Be
pick.
like, yo, let's like, I'm gonna go with you to Vietnam. Let's go. You know, I mean, he had noodles with Barack Obama in Vietnam. Awesome.
Yeah.
Stop
I
saying
love him.
pigs. Stop saying pigs.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Oh,
I got strike two, right? That's strike two.
yeah, third, you're out of
had
here,
that one
buddy.
on the
Just kidding.
Strike three. Strike three. Brian's out, and I'm in. Like I'm
Barack
We might be taking
Obama.
auditions soon. He's gonna be moving here. We might need a permanent part-time replacement.
Hey, you might. There might be a couple weeks where it might be a
He's
little
talking
bit
about it more and more, and I'm thinking it's like more real every
I'm
time.
gonna
He's
be in Florida, so talk about another hour.
oh, I'm so sorry. You have to stay up on your Friday night, Brian.
I'm just talking about in general for you guys.
Now we'll make it work, man.
Piece of shit. No, 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 no,
Love
no,
you
no.
too, man. Love
Go
you too.
fuck yourself, dude. Dwayne, The Rock Johnson.
Go ahead, Rock.
Dwayne.
Hold me back, Dwayne. Hold me back. All right,
All right, Jackson.
Anthony Bourdain off the board. Jackson,
great pick,
you
Brian.
are
Great
up.
pick, Brian. Great pick.
Great pick.
It was okay pick.
Thank you.
I thought about towards the end when I was thinking about my picks, like kind of just people that would like overall help me with just like everything in my life. So I think it's a
Oh,
good pick, Brian, for sure. But I'm gonna go with a comedian because I think laughter is the best type of
Do it.
enjoyment.
this is where I think we might get some overlaps.
Don't do it.
I hope you don't take my guy.
I'm gonna take Kevin Hart
Ah,
Oh,
because
cool.
not who was on my board, but
Yeah.
I think I do like that pick.
I just
But great pick.
he's
It was
just
an
so
option for
funny,
me.
man. I've always thought he was funny. I think like literally it would just be like such a good time being around him. And now he's super good at time management and he's like very athletic and works out a lot. I think that would help a lot too.
guys can run together.
Just knowing like his schedule and what he does and how he gets up in the morning and all that with having, a family as well. And I'm sure he has a crazy ass schedule too. I mean, he does so much.
Seems
he's
like a
How
genuinely like
often or
positive
how
guy.
many hours? How many hours of sleep do you think like
Those
these
guys,
people
those people,
get?
dude. That's what I'm
Like,
saying. Like the Rock,
like how like
does. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know where they find time to
you
sleep.
think they get 4 hours? You think they're getting a full 8?
I think 4 is like
5?
probably normal
I
for
think a
them.
big
about
thing
4.
is what they do is take naps. I think that's a huge thing. Like I think they take
like on their
I love
their
me a good nap.
travels.
I love me a good
like
nap.
their flights, whenever they're traveling, like they don't drive usually most
I
of the
don't know
time.
because they're usually having like fucking meetings or some stuff.
Well, most
like,
of the time they're not
for the
driving,
10 other
right?
things they're doing.
Most of the time they're not driving, so like they probably could be sleeping when they're driving, like because someone else is driving for them. But like just stuff like
know,
that,
man.
like I'm sure naps help and go a long way. But yeah, Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart's got a right along 3. When do you find the time for that?
I will say like that's one thing with Kevin Hart where he kind of at one point got a bit just kept making
Mainstream.
shitty movie after shitty movie after shitty movie. But like at the end of the day, he's still very funny. Like whenever he's on those Kai Cenat streams,
Dude, he's hilarious.
like
He's
any
so
clip that I
fucking
see, and they just make me crack up. Like him and somebody else that I won't name.
dude.
It's
Another
just
pick.
very.
Another pick. It just you thought no one was gonna
It's,
catch it.
it's just that like I think he's just very funny. Even when he did like the roast and stuff.
Oh,
Um,
he was like the best part of one of the
I
best
I
parts
know
of the
some
Tom
people
Brady
might
roast.
might
Yeah,
be like, well, we'll probably get on your pick just because they
just said
might be
another one.
sick of Kevin Hart. But get on your pick
No,
because
I said.
He's
oh
literally
team.
he's like the Eddie Murphy of our generation. Like he's just so
Jackson.
so good.
I'm gonna stop. I'll stop.
It's another pick. Sorry.
but no, I do like the pick, Jackson. I do like the pick.
Thanks.
Good pick, Jack. Good pick. I probably would have took him.
Eddie
Honestly,
Murphy. That to them.
untouchable.
I'm so curious where Delgado's gonna go. I think I might know where Delgado's going though.
Great
Jesse
pick, Greg.
Arredondo.
Hey, Vic. Shout out Jesse. It's
Shout
my
out.
boy. It's my boy.
Shout out Jesse. He'll be on here someday.
So I categorize all my people. You want like a person of each category in your entourage here. So
Smart.
Okay. Bold move, Cotton.
I got back-to-backs here. So let me use these wisely. I think I gotta go right off the back. I gotta go Leonardo DiCaprio. I want to hang out
Oh
with Leo.
my
I wanna hang
God.
out with Leo.
That's actually not where I thought you were gonna
Yeah,
go.
Okay.
you're okay.
Pick. I like that pick. I love Leo, so it'd be really cool getting advice from him.
He
I
kind of
think it'd be
comes off
cool
as
to-
a douchebag to me. Sorry.
Wow.
I googled him and he was like top guys to like party with and hang out with. That's
He's
what I
party
got.
life.
He does like to party. He does like to
If you're
party.
about that party life, yeah, great. I think
I
he's a
heard
great
he's.
pick.
I heard he's a lot to
I
work.
think sometimes you want that though.
I heard he's a lot
You
to
can
work with, but I mean,
I'm not working with him. I'm partying with
Yeah.
him.
he's
Yeah.
he's such a talented actor. I mean, you kind of have to deal with it. Sorry.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Yeah. I'm not gonna go shoot a 14-hour day with the man.
No.
It's after
I'm just
he gets
unwind.
off.
14-hour
I'm
day.
Yeah.
unwinding with the guy.
Yeah.
We're throwing back
Yeah.
shots,
Lines.
locos,
But
Wolf of Wall Street, if you will. We're
You're
throwing
gonna
back
have,
fucking lemons.
you gotta put your hat like
lemons here.
insanely low,
Yeah.
so where like you can't see most of your face. Yeah, even
I
lower
want to
Brian, I
crawl.
would say.
I want to crawl to a Ferrari. Physically crawl to
Yeah.
a Ferrari, dude. That's
Yeah.
what I want to
You
do.
got
with that guy.
Percocet legs. Yep, I love it.
No, I mean, I think at one point everyone would also be like, "Oh, wouldn't it just be dope to either switch lives with Leo or to like hang out with
Just
Leo?"
for like a
So
week.
I mean, I think it's like a good pick. I think it's a good pick. You definitely want that star power in your crew, and he does bring it.
Thank you. And anywhere we go, it's first class. You know what I mean? It's like, hey,
You can
Oh,
get
I
into
mean, it's
anywhere.
Leo.
You have no
Leo.
doors are closed to you.
Absolutely not.
Who's
No.
getting,
Zero.
I'm getting a lot of rings. Are we? Is that
it's my fault.
Jackson.
I keep on getting
Yeah.
text messages. My fault.
Do you not
Jack? Would it help?
silence
Yeah,
Jackson?
would it help if you turned it to vibrate?
I don't have an iPhone, but I'm pretty sure there's a button on the side. You just click it up.
Down.
It's on my computer.
Damn, son.
Oh, it is. I don't have a computer.
Maybe
magnitude.
no, that wouldn't work.
I don't know how to do that. Technology, is bad.
Turn off your computer. No,
Okay.
Yeah, how do you do that?
But yeah,
I don't know. But no, Leo's a good
Leave it in
pick.
the comments, guys, if you know how to
I think
take that
that
off.
honestly, it's probably under system preferences. I have to look into it. Messages. I don't know, but
Jack, get your shit together, okay? I'm just kidding.
I just
Get
felt
all
like
your
taking
shit.
it just because there's 4 people now, so I'm like, oh, now Slim Pickens gets even
It's
worse.
gonna
I'm not
be a
sure.
little more
I have
cutthroat
him on my
possible.
board. I had him on my board. For sure.
Really? All right, we got a
Yeah.
couple overlays here. I love it.
Good
I
pick.
love it.
I mean, it's Leo.
The draft is hot.
Yeah.
He's
All
so
right,
iconic. I didn't have to write his last name. I just put Leo.
Leo, 100%.
Yeah, same. That's yeah. All right, with my back-to-back pick, I mean it's obvious. It's the man of the hour. It's the GOAT. It's the man who built this franchise from the ground up. It's Kobe Bean Bryant. I gotta hang out with the Bean. I got to. I'm sorry,
KB,
R.I.P. R.I.P.
RIP.
a real one. Gotta pick him. Can't risk it going to Brian at all.
I'll be honest. He was not on my board. He was
Really?
not. No, not a
No,
tab on
Brian
my
respects
entourage.
women, Adam. Brian respects women.
Well, hey, let's not say lies, Chad.
Allegations was
Yeah.
never
No,
proven.
I just. I mean, do you want him as your teammate? I don't know if it's like a
God,
I
no.
think-
hang out kind of guy.
I think he's like I said. I picked like categories. Like yes, he's an athlete. Yes, he's an entrepreneur.
I was
and
gonna
all
say
that
yes, he's
stuff,
an asshole.
but he's a you know what he's a great father. Like he's a great person. He's a great husband.
Teach you how to play the
He's somebody
piano.
that like would be cool to sit down with.
He can
drink a-
finally teach
drink-
you Spanish.
drink a cup of vino. You know what I mean? Like glass of vino.
Let's be
Just
honest.
really
The
kind
Rock's not that good of a person either. I mean,
I don't know.
Oh,
Why Why? Because he didn't donate to Hawaii. What else though?
That's a big thing. I mean, like that's a big issue.
He's done other stuff.
It's the same thing like LeBron. Like I don't think he's that good of a person either. But that's just.
I'm not gonna judge somebody on like spending their money.
I'm fucking done.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna, diss on that. But he didn't talk about it at all. He didn't do anything like that to spread awareness for his own, supposedly own,
But the guy's jacked, Jackson.
It's true. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I was like, it's not.
He can get me down to like 5% body fat. And
that's what I'm saying. Like, talk about bad people. Anyways, go on.
Yeah.
I think
He
Kobe-
wasn't on my board.
Yeah, I just felt like he's just would have been a great person to sit down and talk to, and
Hell yeah.
Oh,
he
the
just
stories.
he
As
dove
a Laker
into
fan, I think it's a great pick.
yeah. Like again, this all goes back to personal like stuff. Like I think it's just gonna be something that I would have loved and just like cherished. How he talked about raising his daughters and things like that, and I think it really says a lot about a person that
Fellow girl dad.
Yeah.
Shout out. Is it back to Jackson?
All right.
Yes, sir. Jackson on the clock.
I went with the funny. I'm gonna go with the inspiration.
Ooh.
The one that's gonna keep me motivated and just a
Jack,
wise person that I think not a lot of people have. I don't think anybody. I could probably save this for my 5, but I'm gonna do it.
I feel like I know.
But I'm not gonna do it.
I feel like I know who he's gonna pick, but I don't know. Maybe
No, I
I'm
don't think you do.
Barry Bonds on steroids.
I don't think you do.
I probably don't.
I'm gonna pick Gandhi.
Whoa.
The Gandhi.
Whoa.
The Gandhi.
Wow. Yeah, I wasn't expecting. I was thinking like I'll say it later, but
And I doubt anybody has it on their list. But let me tell you.
Yeah, because I want to have fun. I don't want to
I had him at the 4th spot. I'm gonna be
be
honest.
scolded.
What are you talking about? I'm not going to be scolded. I'm going to be motivated. It's going to push me. It's going to push me further.
Yeah.
I need somebody that's going to check me. You know what I mean? I need the comedy. I got Kevin Hart in there. I need someone that's going to motivate me every day to get up and keep going.
Kevin Hart and Gandhi.
Yeah, you definitely need that.
Imagine just Kevin Hart just roasting Gandhi the entire time.
Yeah, and wouldn't that just be great? Wouldn't that be great?
It's like the weirdest group of people. And Jack, it's just like
It's perfect.
That's awesome.
It's perfect.
Hold on, Jackson. I'm just writing down your list. Kevin Hart and Gandhi.
Hey, you can't pick them all. Can't pick them all. Wish you could.
That's awesome.
What's your favorite? Give me an interesting fact about Gandhi.
Interesting fact, he has a lot of inspirational quotes that he says.
That's a fact.
He studies Buddhism. I think it's great. I think his religion is great, awesome too. So
It is Buddhism, right? It's not like Hinduism or. Just to, like 100%.
Like just before we, put
Comment
this out
down
there,
in
like,
I mean,
are we sure?
But yeah, I mean, honestly, I think I was thinking about like very inspirational people. I have other people on here too, but I think having someone there, like for instance, a crazy athletic person that does documentaries and writes books and stuff, I have them on my list. But just stuff like that, like people like that, I think is very important to have in your life, and
Low variety.
exactly.
All right. Well,
I think it is true though, Jackson. You definitely could have got him in the 5th round. I mean, I think that
At
that
any
is
time,
true.
you could have got Gandhi.
I think Gandhi would tell you that himself.
He's looking at you like, the hell, man?
That was a bit of a reach.
Well,
Let's put Kwame Brown in this.
He's like, you want me to keep you on on the right path? Then it's not a good pick.
hey,
I
look,
just picture Gandhi like, good pick. Good pick.
Yeah. I figured kind of like,
you can't pick them all. You can't pick them all. You know what I mean? So.
But you got him.
All right, now let's
You got
judge
your
the
guy.
fucking shit out of Brian. Go ahead, Brian. See what you got, dude.
So I kind of want to go funny on this route. Like I think I have a lot more comedians. I'm kind of surprised some of them haven't gone.
You can't pick Steve Carell, dude. You can't pick him. Don't pick him.
I definitely would not.
He could.
But I mean, yeah, I think I could. But I'm gonna go
fucking
with
this whole
somebody
draft.
who I think is hilarious. Like most like clips I have seen of like interviews and stuff, I just think he's hilarious. I'm going with Jamie Foxx. I
Oh,
fucking love Jamie
oh,
Foxx.
Renaissance man. He
I
can do a
think,
little bit of
dude,
everything.
yes, a little bit of everything. He's in a sing. He's got some radio hits.
Mhm.
Blame it on the alcohol. That's Jamie Foxx.
Blame it on the goose.
Um,
Got you
Not
feeling
not.
loose. Blame it
yeah,
on
slow
the
jams with another artist. He's an Oscar winner. He was
Grammy
also in
winner.
another
I'm pretty
movie
sure.
And
um,
honestly, best.
that I really enjoyed him in Collateral as well. Movie probably slept on as well, but
Django.
yeah, everything Django right there.
Ah,
I
great
think
movie.
Jamie Foxx is absolutely hilarious. I think just having him part of your crew, you just kind of constantly be laughing. And then he's also big party guy. Likes to party. Sometimes you need a party guy. I'm not saying I like partying all the goddamn time, but you need somebody who knows how to kind of draw that out of you every now and then. Because I think you need that in your life. I think you do need a good party every once in a while, and I think you do that as well.
I feel like
Is
he's
this
like a.
pre like almost dying Jamie Foxx or like post?
Oh
I feel like
well, I
he's
mean,
still a good time,
he
but yeah,
survived.
prime
Yeah,
Jamie Foxx. Prime Jamie Foxx.
I think we're all kind of picking everybody in their prime.
But wasn't he at Diddy's parties, Brian? Jamie Foxx?
There's no evidence of that, and I don't appreciate slander.
What do you guys think about that stuff? Let's pause
I'm
real
just
quick for a
saying.
sec.
Well, I mean, what do you
That's a
mean?
whole
You think
podcast
it's
chat.
all real? Like
Yeah, I mean,
100%?
what
Okay,
do you
A whole
mean?
podcast. I can Google this right
tune in
now.
next week on.
Yeah.
No, I mean like we
But
can talk
but
about
but redact
It was
anything with
Trump at the top of the
Jamie
search.
Foxx or redact. You know what? You could say the same thing about Leo. All right, Doug Otter, you want to fucking go there? You want to fucking go
And
there? You
probably
can say the
Kobe,
same
if we're
exact
being
same thing.
honest. Kobe was
Yeah.
probably there too.
You fucking naming a lot of
That's
people at
probably
those
where the
goddamn
incident
parties.
happened, Brian, or Adam, if we're being
All
honest. And you know what I'm
right.
talking
that.
about.
Yeah, Leo.
But Jamie Foxx, back to Jamie Foxx.
The fucking Jamie Foxx.
All right.
I think he's great.
It shows he
Makes
left.
me crack
It shows
up.
he left Diddy parties early. So
Did you look it
Hey,
up?
thank God.
yeah,
He
but
left before the
I'm
freak
on
off.
point here,
He left
dude.
before the
Jamie, pull
freak
it up.
off.
That's funny.
Did
Yeah,
not attend the freak off. I mean, that's a point on my book. Did not attend the freak offs.
I
I
think
like.
he seems like a cool guy too. He seems like a down to
Yeah.
earth kind of dude that will like shoot the shit with you. You have a couple probably really good storytellers so far, Bourdain and Fox.
Oh, dude, Jamie Foxx is a great storyteller. If you see any of his like interviews, like Kimmel or anything like that, like it just makes you crack up. I think Jamie Foxx would be a great time.
He's just so good at an improv
Everything.
and impersonating.
Versatile.
Impersonating people is so good at. He's
Yes, I think that's something super underrated too. Like people doing impressions,
it's
even
so
Do
though
you
hard.
think like? Do you think
impressions.
if
But
you were like?
yeah,
You think if you hang out with them, Brian, you'd be like, Jamie, do Mike Tyson for me. Do Mike Tyson for me. Come on. You make him like fucking
probably not
dance for
that,
you.
It'll
but
come out
like
naturally. I feel like.
yeah, I think it just come out naturally, and then because I think
Not for Brian.
when you make people laugh, you kind of like you drive off that shit. Like, I mean, how
The
often do
man's
you
a
get
performer.
excited when, like, yeah, when how often do you get excited when you get like a little laugh emoji on your goddamn messages in the chat?
It's
You
all I
know,
ever
if you
wanted.
hit fives, you're like, oh, I'm cooking. You hit
I
seven,
screenshot that and I frame it.
100%. So it's like if you do that and you got people laughing here and keep going.
It's a good
Play
pick.
the hits. Play the hits.
Indeed, Brian. Indeed.
For my second pick, we're gonna roll right into it. I don't think anyone has this guy, but I need a little entertainment on my squad, a little more than what the Rock's giving me, something different, in a different lane, so to speak. And that lane is
Which
Magic.
point, sir?
Stop saying that. It's later. No, I'm just kidding. And the lane
Oh,
is
Magic.
Magic. Yeah, and you know,
That's a good one,
I'm
Chad.
taking the king of Magic. I'm taking David Blaine. I'm taking the
Are
Blaine
you gonna say
man.
Chris Angel?
Oh, dude, I thought about it for a second, but no, it's David
I
Blaine.
thought it was
David
gonna be
Blaine's
like
the
Magic
man.
Johnson. I don't know why.
That's what I thought.
David
I'm like Chad trying to
Copperfield.
get Chad trying to get the recipe to an AIDS cure. He wants to hang on Magic Johnson.
I was like, no way,
I
no
guess-
way.
Yeah, because we were talking about basketball. Okay, but no, the actual magician Magic. I'm talking David Blaine, the king of magic, that guy,
Dude,
and just doing crazy shit in general. Like that guy's
that's the
amazing.
one where I don't know if that's where it's a great pick because is David Blaine like also a guy you kind of want to hang out with?
Oh, 1,000%. Have you not like
Really?
listened to any podcast he does? All
He
he does.
he doesn't really. He's very monotone.
No, but like he has amazing stories, and then like
Right
he
with
is
the-
down to break out a trick any time. Do you? What if I just want to
That's
see an
all
ice pick go
magicians.
through a hand? No,
long hair.
not everyone can do that shit. Okay,
Those don't. I don't love that type of magic.
all
I
of it.
love
I'm
the
all for it,
card magic
and he's really good
type
at that
shit.
shit.
Like there's someone that I won't mention, but there's a mentalist that's been very popular on Instagram and a lot of ESPN shows. Those are the magic that
If
I
Okay,
you don't think
you
he
love.
just
can,
gave
you
it
don't.
away right there.
Yeah, like
I
that's his
didn't say
fucking
the name
name.
though.
All
I
the
didn't say the
ESPN
name.
shows.
I want to see.
I
I
can
didn't
Google
say the
this shit.
name
I'll
though.
Google
Did
it
I
right
took
now.
the?
Get it
I
on me.
didn't.
I want to see
I didn't
some.
say the name.
You know what I'm talking about. I want to see some levitation. You know what I mean? I want
He
to
can
see
do
some
that, too.
Vegas show type.
He can do all of that. And that's my point. It's like you don't think David Blaine can do all those card tricks and predicting shit. He's got a full arsenal, Brian. He's got a full
True, true,
bag.
true. I'm just more thinking about it in like I feel like it would also give off weird vibes. Like, oh,
He's
there's
a
fucking
wild
David.
card, like
Like
literally,
there's
like
Dave,
the wild
there's
card.
fucking David in the corner.
It'd be like kind of weird at some points. You'd be like,
A
"Hey,
little
champ,
bit, a
Weird
I'm gonna
little
sit
bit.
in
Stephen
this. I'm gonna
Glansberry
sit in this
and
box for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
You want to sit here and watch me?"
hell
yeah,
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 hell
yeah,
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 hell yeah, I do. You damn right I do, David Blaine, and I'm all for it.
yeah.
Front row seat, sign me up
Yeah,
every
I'd
time.
probably go on vacation, forget he's in the goddamn box.
Listen, the guy's all time. I love David Blaine. I'm happy I got him on my list.
I love having a magic person in the crew.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
kind
don't love
yeah.
David Blaine as
I
that
feel like
person.
he's the king. I feel like he can do anything anyone else does, and
Tell that
more.
to. Oh, I can't. I
Hey.
can say
Yeah, you watch your mouth.
Hey.
Yeah.
You can't pick them all, Chad. You can't pick them all.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Can't pick them all. Yeah. So okay, roll.
I like it. I appreciate the pick, Chad. I like it. I like a little.
Thank
little,
you.
something
Jesus
different.
Christ, we're getting torn apart.
little
for that
something
one.
different. I like it. I like
A
it.
little variety here, and with my third pick, I'm gonna keep the variety train going. One, I thought to myself, I love hip hop. I need a hip hop artist in here. Who am I gonna get? Who's a Renaissance guy that doesn't like seems like a fun hangout? Who's a guy that I can chill with all the time? That's kind of into everything, got his toe in anything, and that guy is Snoop Dogg. I'm picking Snoop Dogg at the 3 spot.
Nice.
It's a good pick.
It's a good.
That's a good pick.
First off,
Me too.
my man's bringing all the party favors. I'm never going to have to worry about any of that stuff ever again in my entire life if he's in my entourage. Also, I just feel like he has amazing stories. I feel like he's done everything. The guy has done everything from Martha Stewart cooking shows to reggae artist to being a football coach. Like the guy has his hand in a little bit of everything. So
Is he a football coach?
Definitely.
he was a football coach at a couple points. He played a football coach on TV a couple times.
It was like a little.
His
like a
son,
little-
yeah, like he ran. So like I don't know if it's like the traditional coach, but like he ran like a league for a while. And I used to play Pop Warner, and like the place we celebrated at the end of the year, their team would also go there. Shout out Castle Park. And I met him there one time. It was pretty awesome. Smelled like what I would later find out to be marijuana, but at the time I was like 12, so I didn't know what it smelled like. But yeah, nice guy. Signed my shit. Was a real cool dude, and yeah, I just feel like he'd be a really cool guy to hang out with.
Do you still have whatever you signed?
I gave it to my dad, and my dad thought he lost it for a while. He does have it though. He found it recently.
Wow.
Does have the signature. I'll make
Turns
sure to
out
ask
it
him
was
for
actually
soon.
not Snoop Dogg, just a Snoop Dogg
It's a
impersonator.
tall, nice African American man.
It was Flavor Flav. It wasn't even Snoop Dogg.
It's Arsenio Hall. No, yeah. I'm happy to get the pick. Yeah, Snoop Dogg, number 3.
No, Snoop Dogg's a good pick. He like even his like him at the Olympics was fucking hilarious.
He's funny. He's just a funny
like
guy.
like he will still give you a good laugh. So Snoop
When-
Dogg is a pretty good
Yeah,
pick.
him
Him and Kevin Hart together.
Him commentating on anything is awesome.
Yeah, that is true. Him doing like the Lakers, I think every now and then he did,
Just
or like some basketball
and
The
game even
Kings. I
now.
have
did
you
the Kings.
have you ever
Oh, the
seen
Kings,
him?
that's what it was.
Have you ever seen him commentate like a nature show? It's like the
Discovery
greatest
Channel.
thing. Oh shit! Look at this. This motherfucker dead. Like it's
Yeah.
so
It was
fucking
like a
funny.
meerkat. It was like a meerkat episode or
Yeah, he's
something.
like, oh, get that motherfucker. Oh, damn. Like it's so funny. So like anything we watch, the
Yeah.
commentary from that is just gonna be hilarious. Just life events, I think he'd commentate on would be funny.
Entertaining.
And yeah, he'd probably
He did
teach me a lot of things.
he did UFC one time, and he was like, "O'Malley,
Yeah,
O'Malley,
O'Malley.
this
Yeah.
motherfucker don't miss. This motherfucker don't miss."
Creating catchphrases in real time. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, guy's a
Good pick.
superstar. Happy to get him.
That's a good pick, though. I like it.
Thank
Good
you,
pick,
thank you. We're just rolling through this here. We got
Uh,
Brian back on the
so
clock.
I think I'm gonna pick the first lady of the podcast
Oh,
or
nice.
the draft because I do
Oh
think
man, I
you
hope you don't
kind
take
of
my
do want
girl. I hope you don't take my
I,
girl.
you kind of do want I think a girl on the crew, just
I thought about it, but out of respect for my wife, I was no. I'm just kidding.
yeah, but like
Just
it doesn't
kidding.
have to be anything sexual. People could be friends. You don't have to be pigs like some people.
Kobe Bryant.
um, I'm in between two of them right now, though. If I'm being honest with you, because I have two that I really like.
Which two porn stars?
Um, they're not porn
Bang,
stars.
we're back. Full circle
Um,
moment.
Nice.
I think I'll have to go with like who's in the now, but I'm gonna go with Nikki Glazer.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
You like
I
her? You're a
think
big
she's
fan.
dude. I think she's
she's hilarious.
She had
hilarious,
an
She's hilarious.
amazing.
dude.
She was on the Tom Brady roast, right? Sorry, we already said his name.
Yeah, but even like her other roasts well before that
She's
were
always
still
solid.
really hilarious. All her interviews with Howard Stern, she's always super funny whenever she does any segments there. Obviously got really popular. I thought she did a really good job at the Golden Globes hosting as well.
Oh, she did. I didn't.
Um,
But that was probably
yeah,
off the back. Was that after the Tom Brady thing?
obviously that blew her
Dude,
up
that
for sure.
it.
Like there's no
She was
denying.
one of her
She killed it.
and
That
the guy that killed it. I don't know if he's on anyone's list, but
oh
I don't want to
yeah.
say his name. But those two and Kevin Hart were like made the whole show. They were so
What was that one
fucking
joke
funny.
with like with the fucking crypto? Like even Gronk know me know that not real
That
money.
was
I mean, she
so
fucking
Oh,
funny.
dude,
killed
so
it.
funny.
So I think
Kevin Hart was like
one,
crying when she said that.
yeah. So one, I think like I said, I think I'm building like a funny some. I want to have more funny people around me, just because I mean, you want to just crack up and laugh. And sure, she might get hurtful. Her words might get hurtful. If she's roasting you, you might be like, ah, and then go to the bathroom and cry because she's
Mhm.
just goddamn, her words cut too deep. Um,
You are important,
but
Chad.
yeah, but I think it'd be very funny to have.
Sometimes
And I mean, that's pretty much what we do. Like we're also some of the meanest people to each other. So I mean,
Sometimes I cry after
yeah,
these podcasts.
yeah. So I put Nikki Glazer.
Good
That's my
pick.
pick.
Good pick. I really do only know her from like the roasts. But every time I see her, she's never like not funny. So
Yeah.
good pick. Good pick.
Yeah, definitely a good pick. That she's hilarious.
All right, Jackson, back on the clock here with your third pick after Kevin Hart and Gandhi.
good picks. Just saying. I'm gonna go with another funny. Um, am I? Yes, I am.
The man
Lifetime
who
decisions
invented
right now.
steroids.
Barry No.
I'm gonna go with someone that kind of nostalgic. So probably my own opinion. Maybe no one has him on their list, but I think it would just be an awesome time to be around Jack Black.
Oh, that's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Um,
I feel like that's a fun day around Jack
he
Black.
just
And Gandhi.
every time he's on camera, I just feel like there's just something always different about what he does or whatever. But him, Gandhi, and Kevin Hart would be like the best. Day. It'd be like,
Yeah. Two comedians in Gandhi.
Gandhi in his prime, okay, guys? In his
Hey,
prime.
it was much.
You gotta, the guy's gonna be like, all right, guys, settle down. Yeah, fuck.
right after the fasting.
But
Yeah.
I've always been a Jack Black fan. Shout out to Tenacious D, great band.
School of
Um,
Rock, great movie.
and a good movie too, Tenacious D. Shout
Yeah, a
out.
funny
School of
movie.
Rock.
A lot funnier than I thought it would be.
School of Rock
Great
was nostalgic as heck. I mean, always will be
School of Rock.
classic movie. But just everything he does, I mean, classic. I mean, he's done iconic
Go
characters.
check out Minecraft in
I was
theaters.
about to say, oh, you're a big fan of Minecraft, Jackson.
He seems
Minecraft.
like he's got some banger songs in that
The
too. Though. Like I
chicken,
saw the
chicken
little
jockey,
chicken one.
the chicken jockey is in the film. Sorry, spoilers. Anyways,
I have no idea what that means.
Minecraft people know what that means. Shout out to Minecraft people. I'm not a Minecraft person, but I know what that is.
Yeah, sure.
A little bit of a Minecraft person.
Hmm.
Wearing that Minecraft tie. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just from that generation, so I know Minecraft really well. Okay.
That's fair. That's fair. We're a little old for that. Have you guys ever played Minecraft? Me neither.
It's a great time. It's a great time. Anyways, that's
Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Yeah,
Gandhi.
Yeah, I think Jack Black is awesome. I think School of Rock, one of the greatest movies that he's ever made for sure.
Little slept on too. I feel like.
Just awesome. Just the guy can sing. We got to give him credit. The guy can sing. The guy can, for being a heavier set guy, he can move. You know, he's
Very athletic. Very athletic. Got an
He is.
athlete's body for sure.
yeah.
Loved
think
him
he's
in
just-
Tropic Thunder. Tropic Thunder is probably the funniest movie, like one of the funniest movies I've ever seen.
And you just like look at him and think he's like, honestly, like he's a good person. And like if you ran into him in real life, like I think he just did a thing on Ellen or Drew Barrymore show, right? Drew Barrymore, she has a show. Like
Yeah, Ellen's been canceled, buddy.
he met like some person who's a huge fan of his that I think he had some type of like autism or something.
He
and,
must have a
like,
very similar algorithm because I just saw that today too.
yeah. And he was just an awesome person. And I feel like in real life, if you saw him on the street and asked for a picture, he'd be like, "Fuck yeah, dude! Let's take a picture." Like he'd be really cool
Yeah.
about the whole thing, for sure.
Or he'll do some weird like dance that makes no sense, and then he'll walk away. Yeah, exactly. I think he's just he's just an awesome character. He doesn't care what other people think, and
Yeah.
he just continues to live his best life. So
Yeah, definitely.
shout out to Jack.
Big improvement from your previous pick there, Jackal. I love it.
We're back on track.
I had to get Gandhi
Back
out
on
of the
track.
way. I knew he was gonna get picked soon. So
He had to take his man. Best player available, guys. And it was clearly Gandhi.
Oh my god.
the draft is
Adam.
slim. The draft is slim. Just saying.
Slim Pickens, not much options.
Yeah, I'm crossing people off left and right, dude.
With that being said, Adam, you are on the clock. The number.
All right,
4
I
pick.
think this is a comfortable pick for me. I think this guy just will go down in history as one of the best to ever do it in the cinematic universe, the comedic cinematic universe, and that's good old Adam Sandler. I think he's a great person to hang out with. I think he'd be cool to chill with and have fun with and do the shoo, whatever you want to call it. Just I think he's like another Jack Black, like another guy you'd walk down the street and run into, and he'd be kind of cool and snap a quick photo or something. I think he's just an awesome person. Another great girl dad right there. You know what I mean? So
and with Sandler too, that like you do respect. He's kept like his guys with him, and just seems like an overall nice guy. I mean, look, he's always playing pickup
Oh
in
god,
like
I would
the
love to
longest
play a pickup game
polo
with
shirt
Adam
ever.
Sandler.
He would whoop
Just
that.
like the most
Uh,
ridiculous combo, shirt shorts combo, and shoes.
Absolutely.
comfortable living.
Another guy
I was
that
like,
just
he looks
doesn't give a
amazing. I don't know what
shit
he's talking about.
what other people think about him. Has probably a lot of money and still just wears whatever he wants.
Oh, he has this
Oh
stupid
yeah,
amount
for
of money.
sure.
He puts all his
And
he
I
puts
think,
his
like-
wife in every single movie. Did you guys know that?
And everyone, like, at least from what I think, has like no bad words to
No
say
bad
about the
things to
guy
say.
either.
He was on
Yeah.
the Joe Rogan podcast recently. Shout out
Oh,
Joe
was
Rogan.
it?
Yeah. I saw it and I was like,
Great
oh
podcast.
damn. It was a really good one, and he just seemed like such a chill dude, like super nice, super humble. Great pick.
All right. Uh, I'm just gonna keep the fun train rolling. I think having a funny group around you and
You got some
just
A-listers, my
overall,
man.
I think I gotta go Seth Rogen. I think I gotta keep the fun train rolling. Seth Rogen would be fun to hang out with.
That's a good
I
good
don't,
one.
dive into the devil's lettuce too much, but that'd be cool if he did around me, and he'd just be a fun time for sure. I think it'd be great.
He probably has some strong shit.
He could just
Just
do
maybe.
That's for
Pomon's
sure.
voice for like 10 hours, and yeah, it'd just be
I
hilarious.
could listen to that guy laugh for like an hour, dude. Just
I will say, Delgado, with with Seth Rogen, even once again to bring it up, him on Howard Stern, very very funny,
yeah.
very funny. He
I
just
feel
seems
like
like
I'm
a
sleeping on
great.
Howard Stern a lot, and it's like I've never listened to his stuff.
Not in today's age.
He
Not
doesn't
in
have it
today's
anymore.
age. He's just a completely different show, but that's a different pod. But he's still
Another day.
very funny. And there's a episode with him and Snoop Dogg together. Oh,
My
that combo
guy,
would be fantastic.
my guy.
But I like to pick a lot. I like because he's also just like I mean funny as shit in general. I mean he gave us fucking super bad, right? So I'm sure just like hanging out with him, you're just gonna be laughing your ass off.
I mean, he gave us so much, so many films, so many golden arches. You know what I mean?
I wonder how close he is, like in real life, to his character in the This Is the End, right?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I know he just smokes all the time, so
But like,
he probably just like chill as fuck
yeah,
when he's
he's
not
pretty
like
chill in
doing
that
shit.
movie. He's pretty cool,
Yeah.
pretty funny. Good pick, Seth Rogen and Adam Sandler. Nice, I like it. All right, fourth pick on the clock, Jackson Marcy.
I feel like he'd be really beneficial in my career, and just someone that like I feel like would be cool to hang out with. Still, you know, even
Muhammad.
if he's a big producer. Um,
Oh
that'd be
man, that was
cool.
funny.
That'd be cool. Just saying, Brian.
Oh,
um,
that was funny.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Kevin Feige.
Oh,
Oh,
gross. Worst pick of
I
the
don't
Hey,
know.
draft.
that's okay, and you can't pick them all. Remember that, Brian. Uh, I picked him because first of all, like
Why? Just so you could like get like the
Yeah.
rundown on Marvel shit?
no, like I'm an actor.
Throw me in this one
I'm
movie.
an actor, and he's in the Marvel universe.
I mean, if you think of it that way, like,
always wanted to be a superhero, and it's always been a dream of mine, and I could easily do that with having him.
think he'd hook it up?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. If you're gonna be a part of my entourage, you better fucking hook
Give
it
me a
up.
goddamn job.
Um,
That's fair.
I
If
think that was
that's the reasoning, I could understand the
that
pick.
was the big reason. I mean, I was thinking about other directors and stuff, but like, I've always wanted to be a superhero. I mean, I think anybody's dream to be a superhero. I think it'd be fucking dope. Uh,
Mm.
but just like to be in that universe and to meet all those talented people too that come along with it.
Get some
Uh,
of that Marvel money.
that too is like crazy. But I mean, just to be a part of that, I think would be a dream come true. So yeah,
Okay. Okay. I understand
Got,
it. Don't
gotta
love the pick,
respect
but
it.
I
Gotta
understand it and
respect
I
it.
respect it. I do.
it's like Gandhi's
He,
in there too. You know what I mean? Like, I have to have
I
key
think
people.
Brian
Oh
likes
God.
Gandhi more than Kevin Feige.
Yeah, I do
Gandhi's
honestly.
not looking too
I
bad
mean,
right
like
now.
it's
No?
just like what, I mean, I just don't know anything about Kevin Feige other than like Marvel. Is that someone that I'm gonna want in my crew? Like who I'm gonna hang out with on the
I
daily?
just told you, like,
Kevin
if
Feige.
you're an actor like I am, and someone that strive, like maybe one day I will, but like strive to be like a superhero
Uh,
on.
I feel like it's not in the spirit of the draft. That's all. That's what
Listen,
I'll
my
say.
man's thinking outside the box, and I don't blame him for. I don't hate him for it at all. He's getting creative with the list, and that's what this whole draft is for, and I think that's
I
at
mean,
the
this is.
heart of
I
it.
mean, let's be honest here. This is classic Brian. He's just judgmental to the fullest. He's
Hundred
he's
percent.
Rotten. He's
Oh,
Rotten
Hundred
Tomatoes. He's
percent.
Rotten
okay.
Tomatoes
Hey, that's why we
CEO.
have him
Hey,
on
He's
the
he's the
hey,
guy
podcast.
that is
hey,
judge, jury,
buddy. I know I'm an
executioner
asshole.
in this
I know
guy.
I'm an asshole.
I didn't
Spoiler
say you're an
alert.
asshole. I'm saying you're a piece of shit. Okay. Hey, sorry.
I know what I am.
Hey, that's why we have him on
Jackson,
here. Okay.
Jackson, appreciate the pick. Appreciate the pick.
Thank you.
Everyone needs a Simon,
Thank
so
you.
you know.
Don't let this fucking fuck
Hey,
dictate your
I
fucking.
let my
Dick.
haters be my motivators. Okay. I'm just saying.
They hate us because they ain't us. Love
Brian,
it.
you're gonna be his last pick because you're motivating him so hard right
Just to
I'm
keep me
kind of
humble.
in between a couple of people right now, if I'm being honest. Because like there is someone that like I feel is an obvious pick, just because, like I said, I'm just trying to like laugh, and I think he's very funny. Um, and I think yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna go with Shane Gillis.
Oh,
now.
that's a
I
good
Ooh,
mean,
pick.
he's like
That's
the
a
guy's
good
like
pick.
comedian.
I
He's.
just added him too.
I
Nice.
laugh at him every time. Even just like his face is funny. Like just how he laughs
Dude,
at
there's
shit
just
is makes
like,
me laugh.
yeah, and just like the simple kind of like jokes that he
It's like,
makes
oh, uh,
that, yeah, or like some shit like that, or just like, like, shut up, that's gay, dude. And just like the way he delivers it could just be like something so funny and like simple and funny. Yeah, that's why I was like, fuck it. If he's there, best available.
he seems like a very
Yeah,
funny
no,
guy, Shane.
Yeah,
oh, for sure.
that's a great pick. That's a great pick. He's hilarious. He's.
And you always have Bud Light.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Guess it's my turn with my fourth and fifth pick here. I'm gonna go with my first athlete, if we're not counting The Rock, a young Larry Bird. Picking young Larry Bird. The hick from French Lick. I'm taking Larry Bird, prime Larry Bird. I think listen, this guy seems like such a fun dude. I'm watching the Celtics documentary right now, and we went through the Larry Bird phase it's on Max, Celtic City. Shout out to Celtic City. It's just a great history telling of the franchise, and when they got to
We're
Larry,
talking about Larry Bird, not the Celtics, right?
and when they got to Larry, shut the fuck up, Brian. When they got to Larry, just some of the stories that they would tell, like how like down to earth he was, how he never went Hollywood or got like mainstream with stuff. I love the story. I just love me a good shit talker, on and off the court, and no one. If you talk to the guys back in that time, no one talks shit like Larry Bird. Larry Bird would tell you. He would talk shit to you if you had a white guy guarding him, just because like, oh, you guys want to lose, like just dumb shit like that. Like it was just so funny. I think he's hilarious. I think he'd have amazing stories. Yeah, and we'd be chugging beers. We'd be throwing some beers back. So young Larry Bird at the fourth spot for me.
I'm gonna be honest, Chad. I'm gonna take Gandhi over Larry Bird all day long. I'm just gonna do that.
It's a good pick now, isn't it?
There's a reason why
Good
Jack took
pick.
him at the 2. There's a reason why
Hey,
I got him
Jack,
at 2.
Jackal. I never said it was a bad pick.
Hey, there you go.
So for my last pick here, this is the one I kind of struggled with because I wanted to take her. You know what? Fuck it. This is my list. God damn it. Fuck you, Brian.
Ooh, I thought you respected Alyssa. You weren't gonna take a
Yeah,
girl.
but Alyssa knows. Alyssa
But
knows.
she left the room.
There's one person I get a pass on, and this is that one person. No, just kidding. Big fan. Been a fan since day one.
Rihanna.
It's gonna be Taylor Swift. I'm taking Taylor Swift at the 5 spot.
I knew it, dude.
I
knew
love
it.
me. You can say what you want. A lot of heat on Taylor. Probably unjust. Never done a bad thing in her life. Basically God's gift to earth. I just think she's amazing. I really do. I love her music. Amazing performer. Went to one of her concerts before, and it was awesome. I don't care. No shame about it. I'm a big Swiftie. And we'll be one till the day I die, and that's why I had to take her at the 5. That's why yeah, big. Hopefully, one day we're gonna get her on this pod, and it's gonna be glorious with her and Travis Kelce's 5 little babies. sorry, I said another pick.
She won't do his podcast, but she'll do ours.
Yeah, oh yeah, That podcast is going nowhere. Ours is going to the moon. So
That's right.
yeah, taking Taylor at the 5 spot, and that's gonna round out my list. So happy with it.
Yeah, I mean, Taylor Swift, she's like the biggest thing in music ever.
Yeah, but there's not gonna be many doors closed to us. I got a nice
I
couple of
mean,
A-listers
she's
here.
the biggest person in music in our generation,
Yeah,
True.
she
but
sells out.
probably ever.
True.
She sells out arenas. I love it.
She does. She does. She's like
Like that Eras tour earned like billions of dollars, which is fucking crazy.
she's like
I
our
really
generation.
enjoyed that like the tour movie, the like little documentary.
Disney
of
on
it.
Disney
Oh,
Plus.
God,
Oh,
it was like being there.
not that one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Is
Being
it?
there.
I guess it's not that. I guess it's just like the concert. But yeah,
the
it was great.
concert.
It was great. I loved it.
She's like almost like our generation Elvis in a way. Think about it like that.
Oh,
How popular she is.
he married a 14-year-old.
Maybe
I'm
like
not
the
talking
Beatles.
about. I'm
Oh,
how
Did you say
I'm saying,
Beatles?
say Michael Jackson. He doesn't have any
Michael-
controversies.
get a good soul, a nice man like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I
Like-
love
like,
Michael.
Oh God.
a good man like Bill Crosby. No, I'm just kidding.
I will say though, I will say, Chad, you think her music fallen off a little bit?
Oh yeah, I'll be the first to say. it.
Okay.
As a
okay.
Swiftie,
Hey,
So
not
wh-
for fans though, because she's making that.
But-
Oh,
now
That's-
there's like there was moments where like her original stuff I think is like untouchable. Like up until probably Red, she couldn't miss. The girl couldn't miss. And then after Red, it was what 1982, 89. Didn't love,
1989.
didn't love it, but I was still like had some bangers. And then it got real poppy, and I'm not super big of pop like the pop stuff she's putting out. I cannot wait, and it's coming, folks. At some point, the day she puts a country album back out, it's at some point. It's gonna.
That's
You
not
don't think
coming
it's ever
back.
gonna.
Oh,
You don't
yeah.
think it's ever gonna happen in
For
our
sure,
entire
no.
lives.
100%.
Believe in something,
think so.
Brian. Come on.
She's gonna be like older,
Oh, I can't
and
wait
she's
for
gonna
that
come
day.
back and make a country album. Like she's gonna leave for a bit, and then she's gonna come back and make a country album, and people are gonna go crazy when album.
Might have to wait till we're 75.
The only
Miley-
thing is, yeah.
Hey,
go
Miley
ahead,
Cyrus.
Delgado.
Miley Cyrus crawled so she could walk.
Another pick.
basically.
Another pick.
The
Chad's
fuck?
disgusted by that.
The fuck?
I will say that's the one thing that just like will annoy you about the Swifties is every album's a masterpiece.
I'll
know,
tell you.
and-
I'll tell you right now. I mean, I'm
And
a
if you're gonna
Swiftie.
tell me that Tortured Poets Department was a goddamn masterpiece, like shut your goddamn mouth.
No, there was some stuff, but yeah, I didn't love
You can't-
all of them. I do like the you know what song I like one of her new ones that it's me. I'm
That
the
was off-
problem is- That's not bad.
Yeah, that's Karma. No, that's a good
That's a
one.
banger. That's a banger. Yeah, so she sprinkled some bangers in, but before, like I said, like the girl could not miss. So
She still can't really miss. I mean, she's
not with like America, but I'm just saying
she's
like
making-
Yeah,
personal
not her,
opinion.
her fan base
she's
is
brilliant, man.
unlike anything
Think
I've
about like
seen.
what she's done as a musician.
Pretty wild.
Retouching up on your songs from the past, and then like really going back to top, you know,
Well, a lot of that was
I-
for money, but
in the Billboard. But I'm just saying,
100%.
very
to
great
own her own
idea.
songs.
But still,
It was,
like,
though. It's like a loophole around the,
I think
the
she
bullshit she
won-
signed up for
didn't-
as a child.
didn't she get nominated or she won a Grammy or an Emmy for her music video that she kind of wrote? That
Well, I mean, that's the one thing though. Taylor Swift is gonna win everything because it's Taylor Swift.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could talk about Taylor till the cows come
I
home.
mean, no, like she's the biggest thing in music that we've ever seen.
I got some A-listers, man. I got
um,
some A-listers on my list. No doors will be shut.
Yeah, no,
for
you
us.
do. No
And
way.
if they are shut, David Blaine's gonna get us through.
Smoke and mirrors.
Yeah. There's just a lot of places I can kind of go here.
Yeah, you got a
I
wide
feel like the
open
board's
board.
still like wide, yeah, like pretty wide open. I could go. Do I want someone who like, like a badass is like, yo, don't fuck with me? But then it's like I don't know, or do
So
I want to
many-
like,
So many choices you could pick from that.
yeah, no. I might lose you guys here, but there's just been something about this guy that I'm just like, oh, this dude's fucking awesome. I love it. I'm going with Timothy Chalamet right now. I'm
Ooh.
loving
Oh,
Timothy
buying
Chalamet.
stock. We're buying
I'm
stock. You know
buying
what,
it. I'm
Brian? You
buying
know
it.
what, Brian? I'm not ashamed to say me fucking too. I love the
Dude,
guy.
I kind of love this
I
guy.
love the energy this guy's putting out
His
lately.
his Narwhal interview, his Theo Von. Oh, fuck. Tipping picks.
That would be a
That
good. That
interview that
would
he
be a good
did,
one. That guy.
I'm
Sorry.
surprised that I think I just gave Delgado a pick. Um, but like his interviews that he's done with them, being blessed by Little B, shout out Little B.
Shout out. Shout out.
Um, I, yeah, I'm loving Timothy Chalamet. I can't wait for Dune 3. I loved Dune
It's gonna
1
be
and 2.
awesome.
Kind of sneakily like Dune 1 more. But love Timothy
You
Chalamet. And I
fought
think
well, Atreides.
That's one for a different podcast. But I thought Dune 1 was boring as fuck.
What the fuck,
Oh
Jack?
wow,
What
you're
the what the
crazy. I
hell?
literally threw on Dune 1 last night, but I
Literally,
was like,
it's
I have
way
to
too
stop because
late.
I'll finish
Anytime,
it.
It's
it's
like
so boring.
Star Wars and Game of Thrones had a
No,
baby
it's literally
with
they
the good
talk the entire
seasons.
time. They talk the entire time. It's
Oh, but it's
Oh,
so
they
good.
genocide a whole family. Spoiler alert.
I know.
skip to part 2. Do a 10-minute video on YouTube. You're good.
Oh
Batista
no.
Jackson.
The
Batista.
the heart of the fatherhood with Timothy Chalamet and Oscar Isaac,
Could care less.
that scene
Could care
where he
less.
tells him he's like, oh, I might not be, what if I'm not the future of
Good
House
job. You got
Atreides?
good actors.
You'll be the only thing you're the only
How's it
thing
feel,
I'll ever
Brian?
need you to be, my son.
Good job.
How's it feel
Oh,
You
having
got good
the torch
actors.
love
on
Dune.
pointed at you, Brian? How's it feel?
I'm on the right side of history. Dune 1 sucks.
History
I'm
will
on the
That's
will
right
not
side of
true either,
history.
because
will
people
show
hate
you're
Dune
correct.
1.
He
People
might be like
love Dune.
flashbacks, maybe. He might be.
It's not good.
Who? Oscar
Don't
Isaac?
watch it.
Yeah.
It's not good.
He might not be
Oh
dead.
God. Wrong side of history, Jackson.
Hey, shoot me. It's not
But
good.
have you guys seen
Boring.
the Superman trailer? No, I'm just kidding. That was for
We
Ralph.
just
Shout out
lost.
Ralph. Shout out Ralph.
we no. Ralph is gone. Ralph is gone after
Ralph's been
that. He's
gone
like,
since
can't.
episode 1.
That is
Let's be
true.
real. He got
But
about
after
20
that,
minutes
after
into
that
it.
take of Dune sucks is crazy.
I love Dune. I think it's
Another
Oh,
think
it's so
podcast.
good.
Except for
it's
another
amazing.
podcast. It's not good. The first
I can't
one.
wait. The first time I watched it, I was a little confused with things because it just takes. I'm a little slower
I feel like the more
thought
times you
process.
watch it, the
But yeah,
better it
the
gets.
second time you watch it and that you understand everything that's going on, you realize like, oh my god, this
I
shit's
watched it.
amazing.
I watched it twice
Awesome.
too, and it just didn't do that for
I'm
me.
telling you, it's Star Wars and
I
Game
think
of
I've
Thrones had a
probably
baby.
watched it like 5 times. I love Dune.
I have to watch it again.
I'd
'cause
rather
I
watch.
watched it
I'd
twice.
rather watch this last Star Wars movie.
Oh
Than,
my god,
than,
Jack! Now you're
Yeah, I
insulting
mean,
people.
hey, keep talking.
than Dune.
Keep talking,
Jackson,
Jackson. You're making me look bad.
I'd
Dune 1
rather
is
watch.
really good.
Better than Rise of Skywalker? Or Rise of Skywalker is
I'd
better?
rather watch.
Oh, I
Do you
love
hear
I'd
it.
rather.
yourself?
I'd rather watch the Han Solo movie than fucking Dune 1. Okay,
I
Whoa.
think
just
we're
saying.
getting
Hey,
emotional.
he's like, hey, Fahey, listen to my podcast, sign me.
Please, please, Feige, please.
Damn.
Yeah, I still have to watch the second one. I watched the first one, and I feel like I have to watch it again just to kind of refresh my mind on
Yeah,
it.
because
I will
Just to
agree.
watch a great
I will,
movie, I
I
agree.
will agree. It was
It's
like a
not
lot of talking, but I feel like
I mean, that's what we're doing
it's
right
worth
now,
watching again.
Adam.
I'd listen to this podcast
Some
again.
would say that exact same thing about this podcast.
But this isn't a movie. You know, this is a podcast.
My
I
whole
know,
life's a
but
movie,
like
baby.
Jackson, you like with talking, like didn't you like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yeah, because that has actual good script and good writing.
You're all over the board right now, Jackson.
Wow,
You're all over the
all
board
over
right
the
now.
place.
Too many plot
Yeah.
lines that doesn't really, and it's too long.
I mean, it is Quentin Tarantino.
I think it kind of doesn't
The
do well as the part 1, part
What the
2.
fuck does that mean, Adam?
I just think
Quentin Tarantino's a better director.
Okay, I couldn't tell if I was positive or negative. All
No, yeah.
right. I'm
That's
a little
another
defensive right now.
Denny's got some bangers too, though.
Yeah, but not better than Quentin Tarantino. That's a
No,
whole nother
bet.
podcast.
He's got
That's a whole nother
bangers. He's
podcast.
got bangers.
All right, good picks, Brian. Finishing out that list. Jackson, you are up. You got one pick left. Use it wisely.
I was kind of on the same fence. Like, I don't know if I should go with a comedian again or someone that just generally makes me happy.
Yeah.
or
2 comedians in Gandhi. So the
I
last
had
cover.
to, I had to add that one. Okay, Chad. I had to. Anyways, I'm gonna just go for another funny person that will also just make me happy because I feel like he has a lot of wisdom as well. I'm gonna go with Jim Carrey,
He's
and
on my list.
Nice.
he's just nostalgic and just someone I look up to a lot as well. And I think he just reminds me of my brother too. And I think that he's always just struck something in my heart, and I'll always watch him. And he'll always entertain me no matter what movie he does. And it could be the most ridiculous movie in the world, but he's
Shout out Sonic 3. Shout out Sonic 3.
Hey, the Sonic movies, the trilogy is great. Yeah.
Oh, but Dune 1 doesn't pass the test?
No,
What are we doing, Jack?
no, I'd rather watch all 3 of those movies before I watch Dune 1.
Hey, Chad, we're on the right side of history. We're on the right
And
side of
honestly,
history.
Just digging
any
a
day,
hole.
Chad, I'd watch Sonic any day compared to Dune
It's going to
1.
be really tough editing all this out. But,
This is gonna be long. Beep.
I think Jim Carrey's a great pick. I mean, Liar Liar, one of the greatest movies ever made from
Ace Ventura, all
from
those.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I mean,
Amazing.
like The Grinch, The Mask, just films that will always be there.
We could probably have a whole draft on just Jim Carrey movies.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
and he's even done. I mean, he's an Oscar award winner as well. Shout out to Man on the Moon.
Did
In,
he win
won?
an Oscar for that? He was nominated.
I think he won. I wouldn't. I might be wrong, but I think he won for Man on the Moon.
I think he was nominated. I don't think he.
Oh, we got someone
Look it
checking
up.
Google.
Look it up, Adam.
Jamie, pull that up for me.
I might be wrong. I might be wrong.
Jamie.
But that movie is so good. I mean, just the way he's another a person that he can do impressions like so fucking well. I mean, that's what he started on, in his comedy days, And so, yeah, he'll always be in my heart. Jim Carrey, great guy. I don't know.
Good pick.
Absolutely. Yeah, he did win a Golden Globe for Man on the Moon.
I was gonna say I thought it was maybe a Golden Globe, probably not an Oscar.
That's stupid, though. They usually do always win Oscars. That's so
Tell that to
dumb.
Timothy Charlemagne.
He might have a Razzie though. He might have a Razzie.
He definitely has a Dundee. All right, we got Adam with the final pick of the draft for your Entourage crew.
All right, let's make it quick, make it simple. Post Malone.
Oh, that's a
I think it'd be a
really
fun
good pick. I didn't even think of that guy.
Yeah, I think it'd be super chill.
That's a steal. That's a steal, Adam.
There's also something about like seeing musicians or having like a musician in the crew. Well, there's just something about it that probably like takes it up a notch a little bit.
He's a pretty good one too. Like
100%.
And he's got some bangers too. Like imagine going to
all he
like
puts
the
out
concert.
is fucking bangers, dude. Like
Yeah, that'd probably be a great time at
Yeah.
the concert too.
I mean,
I
I almost
can't
put
miss.
an opera singer in my lineup, but I didn't go that.
Gandhi got the call though over that guy.
yeah.
Exactly,
Kevin
Chad,
Feige.
because it's fucking Gandhi. Okay,
Need I say more? He's like one name, like Seal.
done.
It could have been worse. It could have been Larry Bird or some bullshit,
Oh,
I love my Larry Bird pick. I did not get the response I thought I would. Well, actually, it kind of.
I just don't think you sold it well enough.
I'm telling you, like Larry is a character, and people that like know of like about him, like he's a character. I would love to
You
hang
gotta
out
sell
around
it.
with him.
You gotta sell it. It's like, dude, Posty's coming in.
He's got like
bringing the
redneck shit.
bitches.
That's
He's
like
Like-
bringing the
like, you
Bud
don't-
Lights. And we're getting fucked up, dude.
we're gonna be
He's
hunting,
selling.
and
He's
we're gonna
selling
be like
Posty, and I don't. He
drinking in the
doesn't need to sell
backwoods.
Posty.
We're gonna be yeah. You can show me all the good hunting routes.
Yeah, we're gonna go to French Lick and have the greatest time of our lives.
Probably.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Stagecoach and have the fucking time of our lives, dude.
Now you're talking. Now you're
You know what I mean?
I
talking.
bet you Larry
We're gonna
Bird's
sit in
getting
the
the
pit.
stage.
We're gonna be going fucking hard.
He's like,
And I'm
yeah,
gonna be
but are you shooting threes at Stagecoach?
But I'm at that commercial with him and Magic. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm right
you
there.
What
just own
shoes?
this
Off
you
What
just
camera.
own
shoes
the
are they doing?
shitty you just
Converse.
own the
Go fuck
shitty
yourself.
Indiana
Yeah,
Pacers.
they,
That's it.
Post Malone,
We
good
gotta,
pick, man.
we gotta edit
nah,
that.
yeah, I like it with
I'm
Posty.
gonna edit a lot of stuff out of this.
100%. It's gonna take you 5 hours to edit.
This one might be longer than the last one.
I think it.
Oh,
No, great podcast, guys. I think we have some solid lists. Let's go over them real quick. We got my list. I have The Rock at 1. Then I have David Blaine, the Magic Man, Snoop Dogg, Taylor Swift, and then Young Larry Bird. Young Larry Bird.
God!
best
When
pick
you
in the
read it
draft.
out, Snoop Dogg, Larry Bird,
It's a lot
Taylor
of
Swift.
weird. It's
And
it's a ragtag group.
it's an interesting group. I will say that.
All right.
Chat's reading.
I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, did I really did I get everything I could get out of this list? I don't know. It was a hard one to come up with. Like I think I was having a hard time. Yeah, I was having a hard time with this list.
They're not always going to be.
They're not always going to be cakewalks, and that's what we're going to give to you here on Chad's Chats. Brian's list, he's got Anthony Bourdain, Jamie Foxx, Nikki Glazer, Shane Gillis, and Timothy Charlemagne, the hottest thing in Hollywood right now. So hot right now, that Timothy.
It's a good table you want to sit at. It's probably a funny table you want to sit at right there.
Yeah, that's.
Timothy,
It's not like I feel like everyone would kind of get along too, give or take.
Yeah. I do like some drama in the group, so maybe I should have,
Yeah,
put
like
it a
I
little
don't know.
bit.
I see everyone getting along
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Love some good drama in the
Now,
group.
Jack, if you want
Shout out
drama,
Danny.
you go to table 3 with Jackson, where he has Kevin Hart, Gandhi at the 2 spot, Jack Black, Kevin Feige, and Jim Carrey. I just felt like Jack's list was like this.
Delgado's disgusted. He sees
No.
something on his screen right now, and he's
No,
disgusted.
I feel entertainment picks and picks from the heart. That's where he was going with those picks, dude.
Jack's gonna give you a real list. He's not gonna give you. Those
I always
Hollywood
do.
cookie cutter
I
lists.
feel like I always get messed with my picks, but they're always
Don't ever change, Jack. You're the heart and soul of this pod, and
they're
everyone
always for
knows
me.
it.
And aren't they supposed to be for you, not for anyone else? Okay, I'm just saying.
You're picking with your heart. You're picking with your heart.
If you pick what everybody else wants to pick, then it becomes boring.
Yeah,
basically
exactly.
Brian.
It'd be boring.
What'd you
no.
say?
I was like, you're basically Brian
What's
at
that,
that point. No.
I think my lists are the exact opposite of what people would pick.
The last
The
one
Office?
for sure. The last one for sure. No, you're right. I'm more of the basic bitch list for sure. All right, and then we got Adam's list here. We got Leonardo DiCaprio, Kobe Bryant, Adam Sandler. Then we got Seth Rogen, and a strong finish, Post Malone. Thought that was
That's a good
steal
table
there.
right there. That's a
Steal
good
at the
table
5
for
spot
Delgado.
for
Yeah.
sure. Steal. Like
Everybody
like,
from your guys' table is coming to my fucking table. That's
if
what's
I
gonna
thought
happen.
about
No.
it, I probably would have replaced Snoop Dogg with Post. Maybe Young Larry.
I thought Snoop was like his funniest pick,
I was
dude.
about to say, like,
I'm
maybe
not
someone
giving
else
up.
in
I
there.
know you want me to, and I'm not giving up
Come
Young
on.
Larry. Young Larry's forever.
Yeah,
And we're
Yeah, it's like
gonna play
Gandhi for
amazing
me.
basketball together.
It's like
There you go.
It's like Gandhi for me,
He's your no trade. He's got a no trade clause.
No trade clause.
It's been established, and yeah, he dictates his future and where he wants to go. That's gonna do it for Chad's chats, guys. Any honorable mentions? We got any honorable mentions off the top?
Yeah, I guess I should actually have some honorable mentions.
I thought Jack was gonna
I
say
did
David
have-
Goggins for some reason.
I was
That's what I thought. That's what I thought that's what he was gonna pick.
I was about to with the like someone
The
inspirational.
Gandhi pick? I thought Gandhi was the complete opposite.
But Gandhi
I-
is different mindset.
Thought Gandhi was Goggins. I'm gonna be honest.
I actually had a big list. I had Theo Vaughn, Don Rickles,
Theo Vaughn, I feel like
Tom
we
Hanks.
missed.
If I kind of wanted like a dad vibe of the group, I thought about Tom Hanks. Matthew McConaughey. If I wanted a
Oh,
badass,
Matthew
Bruce
McConaughey
Lee.
would be so good.
All right.
Bruce
You know what I'm
Lee.
saying?
I thought of prime Jackie Chan.
Prime Jackie
Just
Chan.
Jackie Chan kick-ass
That's
moves.
pretty.
Andre the Giant.
I didn't think about Jackie Chan. That's pretty.
Thought
I
about
thought of a
Andre
lot
the
of
Giant.
wrestlers. I don't know why. I think it's just because I'm like watching it a lot right now.
And I almost thought about going like to have like a genius in the group. I thought about Sir Isaac Newton. I also wanted like a getaway driver, Lewis Hamilton. Shout out Lewis, eight-time champion.
Say it again,
Um,
Brian.
How's
Say
it
it
doing
again.
now? How's it doing now?
Theodore. I thought Theodore Roosevelt. I saw some interesting facts on Theodore Roosevelt. Kind of a
I would
badass.
have picked Tesla over
Leonardo da
Newton,
Vin-
but that's just me.
Leonardo da Vinci,
That's a good one.
John Mayer, Idris Elba was also on my list. And then if I
Ooh.
wanted to get kind of crazy as a wild card, but he is awesome, Tom Cruise.
I thought also Charles Barkley would be a kind of a funny guy to have,
Oh, that actually is a good one. That is a good one.
but you'd have
Oh,
to
I
like
also had
take him with
Tina
Shaq.
Fey.
Tina
Heck
Fey
yeah.
would be a good one.
Yeah, that's who I was debating between Nikki Glazer and Tina Fey.
Oh, Tina
Because I
would be
love 30
nice.
Rock.
Tina would
I
be
love 30
nice.
Rock, Mean Girls, obviously. And then also actually Natalie Portman. But that would have been like a will they, won't they situation, like in the group.
Yeah,
But that was
yeah.
it.
I think like Will Ferrell would be tight.
Yeah, I had that too, Jackal.
Fuck!
I think such a
I dropped the
But
ball.
Prime Larry,
I
Prime
dropped the
Larry.
ball. I dropped the ball.
like
I might trade Larry for.
honestly
for-
like he'd be like the dad type.
Damn!
Like I feel
I
like he's
fucked up.
so perfect, man. Like
I
any
fucked up.
situation. I don't know if you guys watched.
That
like,
should have been my one pick, dude. Like that's my favorite part. See, I struggled with this list. Like I had a hard time.
I'm surprised you
Damn.
pick him too. Like I was like, oh, he's gonna.
Will Ferrell's like my favorite guy. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, big pick.
Apparently not.
Honorable mention.
It's a huge
John
fumble.
Cena. I
I
think
thought you were gonna take John.
would have been really cool. Martin Luther King would be kind of like really inspirational and just like
Probably
awesome.
better over.
Shit,
than
Brandon was
John,
dropped his
dude.
phone on that thing, dude. Jesus.
Well, no, I have to charge. I'm literally on like 1%.
He's fighting for his life over here.
I truly am.
Well, Brian hates MLKs. I'm just kidding.
Damn. Well, I'm shook over
My
that. Wolf.
phone literally cuts out right there. What? No.
Brian has left the building.
Pat McAfee would be cool too. I think he would be like a lot of fun.
He'd be real funny.
I think he always just like has like really cool things to say and it's,
Everybody that we're saying in honorable mention, Chen's like, fuck.
I'm still shook over the Will Ferrell one, dude. I can't believe I didn't pick him. I'm shocked.
but
I
yeah,
myself.
those are some of my honorable mentions.
My
Delgado,
list-
do you have
Johnny
any?
Depp. Johnny Depp would have been cool.
Yeah, I had Johnny Depp. I had Robin Williams. I had
Oh, Rob,
Dana White,
man.
Robert Downey Jr., Joe Rogan, Shaq.
Robert Downey
Denzel.
Jr.
Oh,
before.
Shaq's a good one.
Shaq's
I feel
perfect.
like if you took Chuck, you'd have to take it's like a pair thing. No.
Yeah. And then Drewski, just for shits and gigs, Drewski at the
Yeah,
end.
no,
That
Drewski.
guy
That's
is funny, man.
hilarious. His could have been like record shit.
The-
Oh, dude, Drewski's hilarious. Damn, I actually probably should have picked
Honorable
Drewski
mention,
too. He's really
Ludacris.
funny.
Luke,
Ludacris?
That's great.
yeah, your honorable mentions. I think. God damn, I'm still pissed about that Will Ferrell pick.
Yeah, that shook you. That shook you.
I feel like
But Prime Larry.
No, I think I had fun. I had fun with this list. I do feel like I fumbled the bag there with Will Ferrell, but that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna have to live with that. Adam, thought it was great having you on the pod, man. Love to have you again. Thanks for coming out. No, it's
Shout
getting
out
late
Delgado.
here. No, it's
Shout
getting
out
late here in
Disney.
Nebraska. Thanks for staying up with us, Brian. It is
Got
what
you.
12 o'clock now.
Yes, it is. It's past my bedtime.
God damn. We're giving it all here. We're burning the candle at both ends here at Chats. For you, the listeners, we're here for you all day, every day. We're gonna be here till the end of time. That's gonna do it for us, guys. Chats. I'm Chad with my friends Brian, Jack, and Adam. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time.
Peace.